Rightio. So, somebody want to step up and remind us where we are, what we did?
Louis?
Well, that's not stepping up technically. That's just
Being pushed.
doing what I normally do. Or
That's paying tribute.
Listen, we are democracy. Let's vote, Louis.
there's no democracy. This is D&D. There's no democracy. Right. We are running about temples, trying to retrieve puzzle cubes, which we believe there should be 9 of, and they are important because we believe they'll allow us access to something. Not 100% sure what, and we've got a couple. We know the Red Wizards have at least one. We've made a deal with some kobolds to pay them occasionally, and they'll give us like heads-up info about any other major players in the area. We know there's a secret back entrance to this big air temple type construction where the Yuan-Ti are, so we're probably going to tackle that last. And I think a lot of discussion was around, how many temples do we need to do? But we've decided, like Pokemon, we've got to get them all. So we've decided on an order, and we're cracking on with going from temple to temple, trying to retrieve puzzle cubes. I think that was it.
Yes, and you've managed to recover 2 so far. So
Correct,
you recovered the monkey one and
the Iblis.
the crane Iblis one.
One go.
Yeah, one go.
Yes,
Possibly.
I think it was that one.
Yeah.
Oh, and we spotted, I just checked my notes, and we spotted a tabaxi, we think, jumping from rooftop to rooftop in the distance.
Yes.
Towards the south, the way that we're heading.
So you're currently gonna hole up in one of the ruins to rest up for a while, I believe.
Yes, because I think the cleric is tapped out of spells. Literally, I've got 2 left. So, if anything springs, it'll just be hit point fountains taking care of everything.
Okay, so we're going to run a short rest, are we?
I believe so.
Radio. Okay. So you can perform kind of light duties while you're short resting. So you could, so people could be like potentially keeping a watch. And
So I should just point out, short rests do nothing for me.
Oh dear, that's a good point. Yeah, if you're out of spell slots, yeah.
So the only, I mean, I can ritually cast water walking if we need that topped up. We've already got the water breathing, which actually we've been playing over the middle of the day. That's a D12 over the center of the day. So we've not had our water breathing refreshed because that's what Cade does usually midday.
Yeah.
So just a reminder, we've not got water breathing right now until Cade gets 10 minutes of space.
I'll do it. No problem.
Do you want water walking? I can do it now and then we can skip across the river. Or do we want to stay where we are in camp, do a long rest?
What time is it?
It's only like just past 3 in the afternoon, so a long rest is a bit out of the question at the minute.
It is at the minute, yeah. So you have to haul up for quite a more than 12 hours, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. So we can carry on, and I can ritually cast water walking, and there's like detect magic and a few other little like low level stuff like that. But I'm just saying, if we have a big encounter, don't expect any healing until the count is over. I'm happy to crack on. So shall we just trot across the river and see what happens?
Can do.
Cool.
A unanimous, unanimous yes, was that?
Yeah.
Well, the trouble
as long as
if
how long
people
does it
don't say
last?
yes. Sorry,
Yeah, I
carry
know,
on.
I know.
How long does it last?
What
What?
last?
Water walking.
Hour. So we can sit around and have a short rest. You guys recover some hit points. And then I can cast Water Walking, which takes 10 minutes. That's not exactly hard work. It's just a ritual. And then off we go.
So if you don't speak
good.
up, you don't have a say.
Yep, it's fine.
So short rest and then go, or just go?
Yeah, short rest.
Short rest.
Okay. You know the drill. You can trigger it on your sheets. We'll pass an hour and a bit. So presumably you're going to spend the time to make sure this building's clear and safe before your short rest.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's an hour and a half, and about 30 minutes to clear the building, make sure the building is nice and safe. So that's about an hour and a half.
Fucking hell. All those rolls were shit.
Well, that's the problem with short rests.
Oh, finally I get a decent roll.
Just don't forget any hit dice that you spend during a short rest. You can't spend them during a long rest,
Yeah.
which
Correct,
will get your most, biggest return
Bang for your
back.
buck.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right. So I'm forgetting what time of year we're in. It's springtime. Springtime. Oh,
Can we tell the difference in the jungle?
Well, probably not. Temperature-wise, probably not. Not to you. No. It's there's going to be a slight difference in sunrise and sunset times, isn't there? But again, not much because you're at the equator.
It's probably the biggest difference will probably be humidity
Yeah.
Just because probably humidity.
Yeah. So yeah, the sunrise and sunset times probably aren't going to change much during the year, which makes it easy for me. So. In which case, it's going to be laid on. So yeah, so it's coming up to round about, late afternoon, early evening. So you've got about, I don't know, another 4 hours of 3 or 4 hours a good light left, and then it's going to start. And then it's going to start descending into dim lighting. Failing light.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, both the moons as a.
Sorry, I just put detect poison and disease. I'm not sure if Tactic is doing it, but if we're doing a short rest, then Fufu can pop one of these just to make sure there's nothing, like lurking within 30 foot of us.
Well, you're probably okay because like the building itself is probably that anyway, and you've like I say, you've taken the time to clear it up.
We had Obold walked into a building and it practically ate him.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if you're taking the time to clear it first.
Yeah, okay.
So, but yeah, you found there was nothing in here.
Cool.
Nothing dangerous anyway.
No meat-eating plants.
No meat-eating plants. No.
Technically.
You mean yet?
All plants.
Technically, as long as it's not poisonous or venomous, technically this wouldn't detect it anyway.
No, that's true.
Just beat you to death.
But yeah, it's safe. Yes, like I say, you spend half an hour or so checking the building, clearing it. Clearing the building, SWAT style.
Okay. Fuchs suspects this might be his last quiet moment for a while, so takes a big shit somewhere quietly. You know, you never talk about this, but everyone has to do it.
Watching a reviewer, like a guy who reviews role-playing scenarios, and we were just harping on about there's no toilet on this map. There's no toilets. Well, this toilet is in a really weird place.
The other campaign, there are way too many toilets. And we spend all our time under them. Or
And
in them.
swimming through these toilets.
Oh, that
Right
reminds me, yeah. That last one carries a risk of disease, I believe, as well, that last one. Something to bear in mind. Right, anyway, so yes, so you pass a good hour or more and rest up without being disturbed. Like I say, you've got a few hours of good light left before it starts. The light starts fading.
Cool. Crack on then.
Yeah. To make his way across.
Okay. So you said you were ritually casting a water walking, yes?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And heading across the marked route, the route that we marked last time?
Correct.
Straight across.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for crocodiles again.
Right. Okay. Right. So you start crossing heading across the water. So you spot a couple of crocodiles and other bits of wildlife under the water, but nothing nearby to be to cause concern. You're about 3/4 of the way across, and no, not that.
Bag of nails.
What does bag of nails mean?
Longbow. What's going on? Who's throwing the weapons out?
Oh, wow.
Just throwing
All my things are set
Has he
to
just
public.
inventory just exploded into the chat?
Yeah.
Not guilty.
Let's get clear. Is anything in this in the chat that anybody wants to refer back to, or should we give it?
No.
Should we give it a clean? We'll give it a clean slate, shall we? Because it's. Oh wow! I'll try to. Ah, there we go. No. Won't want to clear the message log. Apparently we can't. Why not? Our message will be deleted. Yes. No, they won't. Okay, fair enough. Apparently we can't. No, have I killed the chat log now? Have I killed it?
No, they're not working.
I've killed the chat log.
Maybe it's still deleting. Deleting.
Yeah, oh dear. Could be an issue.
Remember, it's got to delete everyone's recorded chat.
Yeah, there's probably a lot.
Oh,
So
hang on,
cleared it
no,
for a
it's
while.
all posted on your machine. Yeah, it might be a while. Right, let's crack on.
I can't do anything.
Oh, is your machine frozen?
It's not frozen, but it's Foundry. I'll have to 1 second. I will have to restart the application. I've got to close all my windows now. That's really annoying. Because it's basically spending all its time doing putting all its resources into trying to delete the chat log. That was a mistake.
I bet this is exactly what that wag in the court case right now is wishing she'd done. Apparently, she dropped her phone in the North Sea halfway through the investigation, so not all messages could be retrieved.
Oh, dear.
All right.
It's like, wow, really? You couldn't have at least said a toilet, like most phones get lost. Not ran up to a cliff edge of Flamborough and tossed it into the ocean. Accidentally.
I think I killed Foundry.
Well, it deserved to die.
Bastard! Oh my god, you killed Foundry!
Yeah, that's what we get for not deleting the chat log for about 6 months. Right, I might. I think maybe me. I'm gonna have to quit. I found it, so it might kick you out guys. So I'm just gonna take this down for a moment.
Okay.
No worries. We'll keep Twitch entertained in the meantime.
Yeah. So
Who's Twitch? Where's Twitch? What is Twitch?
presumably shutting it down altogether will cease its.
Hey, Phil, are you
attempt.
on Strava? As opposed to, you should get onto Strava and then make a group with all your posty friends.
I've
Then you
no
can
idea
map
what that is.
yourself. Oh, it's an app that tracks your like running or movement,
All right.
and then you can post routes and you can see how many kilometers per hour you're moving or miles per hour. You can change
Oh,
settings.
cool.
It shows you your gradients, heart rates. It's quite good.
Oh, did it not kick anybody out of Foundry?
Yeah.
My screen's still showing me what it showed before, but I haven't tried to do anything yet.
Just got a message that you've lost connection.
Yeah, I got an error message saying I've lost connection.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just goofed me.
Ah, there we go.
Dropped
There we
in the ball,
go. So I shall not attempt to delete the chat log.
Well, you should, but do it
Well,
at the
not
end of
yeah,
each
not
session.
not now. That's what I mean. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry, everybody, for that technical hitch.
Oh.
We're back. Okay, where were? Oh god, all my windows are all closed now. See, I need that. I need that. Well, I need that. 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 So, one more thing, and I'm ready to go again. Radio. So, as I was saying, you're about 3/4 of the way across. Where's his marching order now? Play journal.
Marching orders.
Marching orders, I see it, I've got it. Okay. Right. Yeah. Arrow hits tackling full in the chest.
That is
Ow.
rude. It's rude.
Not even with for Fuchs shield.
Yeah, even with a Fuchs shield.
Impressive.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I've got the other one as well, so maybe.
Jesus Christ, that can't be right. That's not possible. Let me. That's definitely right.
Is
The
Foundry
look
trying
on
to
your
kill
face says
Tacklin?
that's not good.
Is Foundry trying to kill Tacklin?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think Foundry has killed Tacklin.
All right, no, it's that's
It's fine, gents. I need an early night anyway.
it's yeah, no, it's I'll do it manually because that's like trying to do the maximize things that shouldn't be maximized. So it's 8 and then
Have some Romans fired one of those mechanical arrows at you. What do they call those
5,
things?
6, 18,
Ballista.
20,
Yeah.
30.
They fired a ballista at Tacklin.
Right, so yeah, it's your full in the chest, and you take 41 points of damage.
How many?
41.
What the heck?
With an
Okay.
arrow?
Yeah, with an arrow.
Good night.
How
Good night.
How big is it?
It's a normal sized
That's
arrow.
no question. It's
Oh,
fine.
you
this is
can make a
fine.
Constitution save though.
Oh, is this a
It's poisoned
Poison
arrow.
arrow.
It's
Is
a
it,
poisoned
is
arrow.
it poisonous? Because I get advantage on poison.
Yeah. Yeah, saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a saving throw on poison, but
It
because
is,
it's poison,
yeah.
I get advantage anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so instead you take 31. No, sorry.
It's 1d8 plus something.
Yes, it's
You tried to move
half.
with 43. Are we going to half it?
26 points of damage.
Well, that way. Okay, fine. Is it still stuck in my chest?
It is.
I'll just like walk around to the rest of the group and be like, "What the fuck?"
No, we saw it. We saw it come out.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry, we
yeah,
know you've got
yeah.
it by an arrow.
Saw it and heard it. Oh, yeah, that will have hurt a lot.
Flesh wound.
Let's sprint for cover on the other side of the river because we're very exposed out here.
You know which direction it came from?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
that-
it's you just follow the line out of his chest all the way up. On
somewhere in front,
still a
somewhere,
kid.
not from behind.
Somewhere
That
over
way.
there. He's there. I can see him.
Yeah, so you took. Well, not quite.
It's like a CSI episode with a little thing pre-set. It's over there.
Not about a quarter of your hits in one go.
It was well over a quarter of my hits, but
Was it? Yeah. Yeah.
don't
So
worry
yeah,
about it, it's fine.
that's.
Just took it like that. Ugh. And everybody else would be dead.
Okay.
For Fuchs, Clary's shield was fast asleep when this happened.
So
We
yeah,
run for the opposite
you
side of the river.
run splashing across the surface of the water to the opposite bank.
And dive under cover.
Okay. Okay, right. You dive behind a nearby the closest wall.
Do we did we see who fired it?
Nope. No idea where it came from.
None at all.
Nope. You can check. You can try and look about. Try and spot. You can try and spot where it comes. You can't. When you're running across like that, you can't unless you're going to. When you're running across, you can't stop. You'd have to stop and look. You
Yeah,
can
fuck that.
it probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
No.
So yeah, you're cowering or hiding behind a ruined wall just at the edge of the water.
Just for the sake of it, it definitely came from this banking though, because it hit me in the chest. Yeah,
Yes, it came from in front of you.
it came forward. Yeah.
Could be it's a Baxi that Fuchs spotted.
Well, it's only non-Yuan-Ti type. The Yuan-Tis were carrying those massive glaive type things, weren't they? And weird shaped swords. It seemed to be their style to like ambush at a distance. The red wizards just like to drop a fireball on your head. There's like a how's your day going? Yeah, I wonder
I'll
if it
pull
was
his
black.
little tiger face off.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Telling you, animals that talk. No place in this game. Just kill them on sight.
right.
I'll go double it for turtles. Fuck turtles.
The Fuchs sort of
Right. So suddenly an arrow hits Orbold in the side.
Yeah.
I thought we were hiding.
You got behind some cover. You're not.
And they still hit us.
Yeah, yeah, from
Well,
another
I can-
direction.
Wait, okay.
If I was
which
if I
direction
was
did
a
it come from?
sneaky beaky assassin type, I would have that long range bow feat that says that 3/4 cover means I still get to hit you in the face. Just saying.
Right, so where did it come from?
Well, it hit Obold in the left-hand side, in the left side, and you take. So it's maximum for. That's. Where are we? So it's 14. So 14 points of piercing damage, and you can make a Constitution save. Oh my word!
Don't
And
you have
then-
advantage being like half orc or something?
Hang on, am I nearby?
Yes, you're nearby. Yes.
Maybe you wanna roll again?
Yeah, I think I definitely want to roll again.
You should always strap a halfling to you.
There we go.
You know, that's a special halfling, me.
Okay, so so
Why,
you.
why did it hit him for 14, but me for 40? Just out of curiosity.
I haven't finished yet
Okay, go.
because he rolled better. Rolled more time.
No, he didn't. He rolled a 1. Fuck off.
No, and then Cade made him reroll.
So you take a.
23.
I know you saved.
You saved
You saved. You
I'm
took
about
out.
the initial damage, the actual being hit by the arrow. You said it
14.
were going to hit me for 40 plus.
He might have got
And you
kids
were
on
like,
you.
oh, that can't be right. And then I still ended up taking 20 odd anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
carry on.
Yeah. Yeah, the poison on these arrows is nasty. Right, so you take another 11 points of damage from the poison.
I'm taking 25.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's close to half in one go.
Yep.
I'll have a glance around, Phil, see if I can see where this arrow's come from.
Okay, you can make a perception roll then.
Everybody.
Well, it depends if you're going to stick your head above the parapet.
Oh my god. I can tell how this session's going to go straight away, can't we?
Bad rolls means good storytelling.
Yes.
Can I get to re-roll that again? Or is
No.
it classed as too soon?
It's a new,
It's too
it's a new
soon, yeah.
round. Oh, isn't it a new round? It's once per round. Because it's on Cade's reaction.
So is this a new round or not?
Is it only I thought it
Yeah,
were.
it's
I thought it
every
were longer
round.
than that.
No, it's every It's on Cade's reaction each round.
Bountiful luck.
So let's say Cade did this, and then we fell off a cliff
Attack
in the same
roll.
round.
So build. Yeah, fair enough. Go on then.
Couldn't
Go on.
pass
Yep.
full.
Yep. Go on. Can re-roll.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Much better.
Wow.
That's much better. Right. Yeah. You
One
see.
one extreme to the other.
So.
I think Cade needs a bigger steak next time. Okay?
So off in the distance, almost like near the outer walls of this the palace complex, you spot a figure too far away to like make out any details, but like they jump down off from the roof of a ruined building and disappear.
Okay, we need to get inside a building or something with 4 solid walls where it can only approach from one direction. Can we dart into that building that's just due south of us?
You can indeed. Let's see what's in that building.
Just like pile into it and
I cast
Stay
Wither
away
and
from the
Die
window.
on the building. Just
Sorry.
ow, so we can. I cast Wither and Die on the building just so we can jump in.
Okay.
If there's any aggressive vegetation in there.
How long does that take? Put it up into chat as well, if you would.
Yeah, of course. 1 second. I even had it ready. Wither and Bloom, sorry, not Wither and Die. Stand trial. You have no. I have. That's a lie. Come on, you. Stand roll. 10-foot radius. How long does it last? Or how does it? No, one action.
One action.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just kills any vegetation inside.
Radio.
Non-magical vegetation. Sorry.
Yeah.
That it just pisses off.
Okay, right. So you take a moment while tackling deforest the interior of this this building, and then rush inside. You can all
Ducking
make.
and diving. Can't
Yeah.
we do? Okay, sorry.
You can make. You can all make a dex save.
But there's no.
Because you
floor in
charge,
it.
no, well, not quite. As you charge into this building, the like floor is kind of recessed, it's sunken down a bit, and it's a kind of this purplish bluish mist is like sitting in this recess.
That
Oh,
doesn't
is that
sound
that
good.
monkey madness stuff?
Yeah, same, the very same. So you can make a dex save to try and avoid like going, stop yourself before you barrel straight into it.
Shit.
I'm going to take the hit dice from that,
Oh,
that
you
spell as well.
joking.
You're gonna do what? Sorry.
One character can choose to spend one of their hit dice and get that health back as part of the spell.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can reroll. Roll again, please.
Fafuk runs in and basically trips on the threshold, dives at a big cloud of mist, and Cade reacts to save his ass.
That should be 18, that Phil.
Righto. So you're saying somebody's got 9 hit points back? Damn.
Me.
You have. Right, very good. It's probably a good idea.
Phew.
So who needs to make a roll? So it's just Cade needs to make a roll.
I tried, but on D&D Beyond it doesn't connect now. I don't know why.
So it's all right. So it's
Can
tight.
you roll me a D20 and add 3 to it, please?
Yeah, just open your character sheet. If you open your character sheet on Foundry, we'll tell you how to do it.
We've got like inspiration point as well, remember?
Yep, you've got to use that before you roll.
Okay, it's not opening my character.
I can open his character, but I don't know if it's totally up to date.
The dex save would be the same.
Yeah.
So just 15.
Alright, I've got his character open, dex save, saving throw, normal. Okay, just rolled it.
Okay. So right. So let's see what we've got. Tackling. So tackling. Tackling and Cade. So yeah. So you like try to stop yourselves, but you sort of you'll trip and stumble and go tumble straight into this depression full of this mist. You can both make a Constitution save, I believe.
Is it poison?
Is it poison? No, it does not count as poison. No.
Do you want me to roll a
Yeah,
con save?
please, because
yeah.
it doesn't let me do it either.
No, it's fine. Saving throw, normal. Wow. 22 for you.
Okay. Right, you both. So they're both like choking, trying to hold their breath. Both scramble back out as quickly as they can.
Hmm.
So you can't get you can get further into the building if you're like careful and you sort of edge around the edge of this depression, like the kind of where the floors kind of collapsed a bit.
Yeah, we do that and try and stay away from the windows so there's no sight lines
Okay.
onto us.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, you managed to get yourself into a corner away that should be provide you, pretty much 100% cover unless somebody appears that literally appears in through the door or one of the windows or one of the other one of the few holes in the walls and things.
Excellent. How big is this room?
This room, well, the room it's partially, some bits are partially collapsed, so it's probably the entire the like sort of footprint of the room, of the ground floor of this is probably about 30-40 foot square. There's some divide, or the wall. The remains of some dividing walls, and there's partial remains of an upper floor as well.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Well, chaps, who needs a heal?
I'm fine.
Yeah. I would.
Okay. Right. I will cast Cure Light Wounds and Kobold. Or Cure Wounds, rather. And we'll use that. Man, it's a lot of clicking to cast a spell. It's really clicking like 5 different places. Holy shit, that sucked. 13, sorry.
Can you not add it to your action list?
No, it's not that. It's you click it, then it asks you if you want.
Oh, which spell slot? Yeah.
Then a spell slot, then a level, and then you got to click, and then it's like, do you have any things there? To like, no, just roll, you goddamn piece of.
Do you want to send emails and update your news and offers on all your healing spells?
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So Okay. Right. So Fafook's mulling over his options now to deal with a sneaky beaky opponent that likes to shoot really big arrows from a long way away. I don't have anything really. I mean, I could get close to him maybe like once with a dimension door. Or if he gets close enough, I could probably, like Cade, probably do something like a polymorph. I don't have old person memorized. So yeah, not a lot of options, I'm afraid.
I have no hold person either.
I cast a minor illusion of Cade, just standing in the doorway. Not in the doorway, but like 5 or 6 foot in. Like just where light might be able to carry.
Okay.
Last a minute. So I'm hoping that if whoever's following us spots this image of Cade, they might just unleash an arrow at it.
Do you want to pop it into chat?
Yeah. As we were chatting about last session, Cade falls inside the size requirements for a minor illusion spell. It's a 5-foot cube. It says image of an object, but I'm assuming the object could be a person as long as they're small enough to fit inside it.
Objects such as chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest. The image can't create sound, lights, no. I don't know. A person isn't
It
an
doesn't say it's got to
object.
be inanimate, does it? No, it doesn't say that it's got to be inanimate.
Well, it does imply it when it says
An object.
object.
Yeah,
but,
because it refers to
but
it
a per-
recurs to monsters and characters as creatures.
But I would also argue if you've got a dead body on your hands, isn't that
Yes,
now an
I have
object?
I've seen the very same arguments on various things, of course.
I've not read the forums at all. It's
Oh
just
God,
what
yeah,
popped in
it's
my
probably
head.
it's best not to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, tell you what. I'll make a two-dimensional poster of Cade. So I'm making an illusion of a Cade poster. A painting of Cade, a lifelike painting of Cade that's two-dimensional, but obviously from
So
any other
you
angle
could
than
so you could
from the
make a
door.
so you could make an object that looks like Cade.
Yes. So
So
I'll
it's
make a
not
painting
yeah.
of Cade.
So or like a statue of Cade or whatever.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A
yeah.
painted statue of Cade.
So yeah. Basically, yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't. You'd know it was if you went to if you were close enough, you'd be able to tell it's
Correct.
it's
I'm
an
hoping that
object rather than a person. Yeah.
I'm hoping that someone shooting arrows at it from 50 foot away probably wouldn't realise it's not Cade unless he actually stared at it for a while and then realised it didn't move at all. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hopefully, if someone's shooting arrows on a spur of the moment, it might.
Why he's doing this from behind the stone wall? I like to shout with my, high voice. I'm here! Shoot me! Shoot me!
I'm like, you are the worst actor ever, Cade. Stop trying to help.
Okay. Right. An arrow comes whizzing through the door as it strikes or doesn't strike the image of the statue and thunks into the ground just beyond the doorway.
Did we see where it came from?
Yeah, through the doorway.
So
Nobody was
how
watching.
narrow-
See, nobody said. Did anybody say they were going to watch? Watch? No,
It doesn't matter, does it? Because the doorway is only so narrow, so
Yes.
there's only so many angles it can come from.
there is,
So we know it's a from
but
a
still
cone
a shit
in
ton
that
of
kind
it.
that
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I-
go and
Ron,
stick
just
your head
give
out
us
and
some-
see if you can spot them.
No.
Holy cow. It's a persistent little fucker.
What's the light like outside, Phil?
So yeah, like I said, you've still got quite a few hours of good light left yet.
Yeah, but is there shadows from the buildings that are
Oh yeah, God,
With-
hell yeah,
within
there's shadows all over the place.
within teleporting distance?
Yeah, I would say so. There's shadows all over the place. They all play. Like I said before, despite how the map makes it appear, the whole place is completely overgrown. So yeah, every few yards is a potential ambush spot.
Shall
All we've
we?
got's the map, though, haven't we?
Sorry.
Shall we just have Cade cast Leomund's tiny hut for us? And we've got 8 hours of safety,
No,
and then he
fuck
just
that.
keeps
We-
recasting it.
I was
we're
going to
have
say,
us- and then
how-
we're gonna have us pinned in then.
what I was going to say is, why don't I just go out and teleport between shadows, between buildings, because he's not going to be able to see me if I try and stick to the buildings themselves. And I can try and get a fix on where he is.
Yeah, that's fine. I give Obold Blessing of the Trickster, so you've now got advantage on stealth checks.
Somebody got Predator soundtrack.
Oh, and I'll also inspire Obold with "Don't fuck it up." It's all on you now. Yeah, you feel inspired.
I'll do that then, Phil. I'll try and get a spot where I can see a shadow on the building opposite,
Yep.
up against, so I can come out up against the
Yep.
wall.
Easy done.
I'll do that. What I'll do after I've done the first one, I'll cast Minor Illusion as well. Because I keep forgetting I've got this cantrip. And I'll cast Minor Illusion. I'll do the same as for Fook, and I'll just pop it into the doorway of the building that I've just left. And I'll
Okay.
keep an eye out from wherever an arrow will strike from,
Okay.
if one does.
I'll minor illusion some screams of agony from inside the building.
Ah, no, you cut me.
Oh no!
Son of a bitch, he's in my face.
Oh, I think you can make a performance check for that, surely.
Oh, sweet lord, he's actually close enough to hear us. Okay, give me a second. Did you say performance?
Yeah, well, I said that's doing a performance, isn't it? Using your incredible acting talents.
Incredible.
Oh, what was that? 40. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. Amateur dramatics. Get a gig at the church hall.
And someone goes, he's behind you! I'm like, no they ain't.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Obold's like,
Oh, yes, he is.
Okay, so how long are you waiting?
Well, when I
yes,
cast that Minor Illusion, it doesn't last that long, does it?
I don't know.
a minute.
Minute. Well, so you wait what? Wait a minute then?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And you're keeping an eye out, you said, yes?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so yeah, about a minute or so passes and the illusion eventually disappears and you can make a perception check then.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice. Well done, sir. So yeah, you spot a figure crouched on a rooftop about 200-300 feet away.
Ooh.
You can just see him, only just see him, like just catch a brief glimpse of what looks like the head, or what looks like a feathered headdress before it like ducks out of sight again.
While it's ducked out of sight then, Phil, I'll use my shadow step then to pop closer to it, but try and stay still in cover.
Okay.
So I'm approaching it stealthily.
Okay. Right, we can make a stealth check and do it with advantage. Okay. I presume. What are you doing? Are you just doing? Are you doing that? Are you not? Are you keeping an eye out, or?
I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay.
So
You
I'm
can
just
make another
approaching
perception check then.
cautiously. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. You pop in between. Jump between shadows, making your way, zigzagging back and forth between different buildings and ruins towards this building where you spotted this figure. So yeah, you reach this spot, but you've not seen anything else as yet. So the rest of you have no idea where Obeld is now.
I want to stealthily go around the back, Phil,
Okay.
of the building. So I'm approaching the back of the building, hopefully. So he's still on the top at the front of it.
Okay.
But Fook puts a minor illusion of himself, similar, like a small statue version of himself, like peering round the corner of the doorway out.
Okay.
Looking to see if he can spot anything. Obviously, not me, it's the illusion. Just to try and lure another arrow.
Okay. Right. So, Obol, you can make another stealth check then while you creep around the building.
Got inspiration
still
as
got
well,
it.
haven't you? Remember?
Yeah. I've still got advantage on these, haven't I, because of that blessing of the trickster.
Yes, it lasts an hour.
All right, okay.
Oh dear.
Well,
Wow.
it did nothing. Oh,
Okay. So you're
Hang
gonna
on.
climb up the back.
No,
Hang on.
we're all inside the building saying, "Why is Obol being so loud?"
Hang on.
Like stomping around the back of the building.
Does the inspiration point allows me?
Well,
Does it allow me
1d6.
to re-roll?
No, it allows you a
Let me
1d6.
just
sorry.
let me just check. We've got
Bardic
various options,
inspiration.
haven't we? We've got
1d6.
various option things you can do inspiration. Oh, let me have a look because we've got an expanded list, haven't we? So you can gain advantage on an attack, saving, or ability check. You can gain an extra action. You can use it to regain a single-use ability that we'd normally have to do a short rest for. You
Can't use
can.
it to re-roll.
Hmm?
I can't use it to do a re-roll.
No, there's no reroll.
No.
Especially, you can take your action. You can change your order in initiative, and you can use it to gain a few temporary hit points.
Hmm.
So no reroll, but yeah, you can use it
Yeah.
before you roll to get advantage.
Because I wasn't trying to climb up yet.
All right, okay. No, I thought no, that's okay. That's what I'm asking.
Because my plan was to do another minor illusion, but do a sound and do it 30 foot away, like in front of the building,
Uh huh.
and off to the side. Like, say, if I was facing it from the front, I'd do it straight down to the east,
Right.
but do it as far as I can and just make it like a rustling sound
Okay.
to see if I can hear him move. And then when I hear him move, then I can go up or try and climb up the back of the building.
So presumably keep an eye out still as well then, yes?
Yeah.
Go on then, you can make another perception check.
So then I get to use that monk ability to catch the arrow if I see it coming.
Okay, you can't see. You think you hear something, but when you look, you look, and you can't see anything. I mean, there's lots of sounds going off. There's there's animals moving around all over the place. There's constantly sounds of movement in the undergrowth through the vegetation and buildings and stuff. There's sounds all around you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll try it again with minor illusion then, Phil, and I'll just send up a voice who
Okay.
just shouts, "He's over here in this building," but again to the front of the building and then
Yeah.
to the side. So something that's more noticeable than just a rustle.
Okay.
And then again, I'll wait to see if I hear anything.
Of course, us in the building are like. I assume we suss out what Obold's doing because we're just hearing like random noise happening.
Yeah. Well, presumably it's in Obol's voice, unless he's making an attempt to make it sound like somebody else.
No.
So yeah.
Do we like? Is he talking to us? Obold, you talking to us? I assume you don't respond.
No. Okay.
You have to roll like a perception check to work out that Obold's trying to lure his opponent out.
I suppose
I mean,
you can
we
make
know
it.
that's what.
Yeah, I know you do as players. You can. I suppose you can make an intelligence check. See if you realise that's what he's doing.
No, God help us all. Then.
I mean, I suppose it's safe to. Mind you, it's probably safe to assume that. I mean, he's out there on his own. He's not.
Phew. Luke's like, oh yeah, smart. Obold smart. That's a clever monk. Hey, Obold, Obold. Can you hear us through the walls or through like one of the?
No, it's too far away now. You can't hear
Yeah,
it
I'm
at all.
like two. Do you say we're like 200 feet
300 feet away. Yeah, it's what is. So even if you hear them, these illusionary voices, they're really faint.
Okay, fair enough.
You can make
Oh,
another perception check for Obold.
Puts up a minor illusion in one of the windows, like Tacklin's head, like peering out through one of the window apertures.
Oh, I just rolled off an 18 on my screen then. Git.
Wow.
If I've not heard anything, Phil, then oh, actually,
If you roll in Bardic Inspiration on top of that, it might help.
I'm just trying to think. What's Bardic Inspiration? Is it 1d4?
1d6. It only lasts for 10 minutes, so you got to use it or lose it.
Might as well then. Oh, there we go. So it's 17, Phil.
No. No, afraid not. Afraid not. So what are you doing?
Right.
So this guy's clearly a sneaky MF.
I will.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try and. What I want to do is climb up into a tree, because under the canopy, I'm assuming it'd be classed as dim light,
Possibly.
and then see if I can get onto the building by using shadow step. But first, I'm going to use pass without trace on myself.
Okay.
Do we see this happening?
No. No, you can't even hear him. You
He's
don't know
just
where he is.
disappeared, and now he's just like zip zapping between these places.
Yeah. So you don't know where he is. You've not heard anything. Well, you can hear, like I say, maybe hear these distant voices.
Arrows just randomly places. I'll just say to everybody else, if he's not back in 5, then I'll go out and cause some kind of distraction just to help.
Well,
Can you pop pass without trace into chat for me, Keys, please?
Yeah, I will when it's reloaded. I just had to reload it because it just messed
out
up
of
like it does.
interest, if obviously we've popped up little minor illusions in like window apertures using different faces and stuff to make it look like there's a full party still in the building. Can we see through the apertures? I mean, we're in a dim light, so I'm assuming from bright outside looking into our space, it'd be quite tough to make us out if we're set.
Well, like I say, you'd probably have to be, right up to the openings to be able to see him.
So,
or certainly have a direct line of sight.
So we're not, but us looking out.
Yeah, you can if you go and peer out, you can peer out the doorway and peer out the windows and gaps in the walls, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, so we use minor illusion to put up false ones, and then we peer out through some or through others, trying to make this box like a full-on target.
Okay, so you're peering out. Are you just peering out, or are you peering out to try and have try and spot whoever it is, or?
I try and spot because Obold's been a while.
Can you put pass without trace into the chat? Because I can't do it from my character sheet because it's not an actual spell. It just puts it under the abilities I can use.
Yeah, no worries.
What were it you said, Lou, as well? I didn't quite catch it. It broke up a little bit.
I was just saying that. Where is it? Ah, there we go. No, don't consume a spell slot. Sorry, just give me a second, and don't put a template down. I was just saying, if we use minor illusion to put heads in different places,
yeah,
and then actually, if nothing gets shot at that head, put a head in a different place, and then, just trying to randomize.
No, yeah. So you are. That's what I mean. But are you actually trying to look out and try and spot it? Yes, that's all I want to know. Right. So anybody who's doing that can make a perception check, I guess then.
Just put it in the chat, Phil.
Yep, I've seen it. And what were you doing again?
Casting that, and
Yep.
then going behind a tree as cover, going for a tall tree and trying to climb up it.
Okay.
Which will probably be my downfall, but that's the plan.
Okay, so you like cover yourself in this veil of shadows and silence, and you turn to look around for a suitable tree. There's one. You remember seeing one nearby, and you turn around. There's this cat-like humanoid stood about 20 feet away from you,
Oh,
with a weapon drawn.
Oh, joy.
Come, fight me!
So he's about 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Did we hear that?
I'll use shadow step to go behind him, Phil.
Okay. Okay. It looks quite old. He's got like his fur's like there's gaps in his fur where he's like there's loads of scars covering him in various places, and a scar running down one side of his face. And it looks he's
Okay.
quite a lot. It looks his fur's quite grey, lots of grey tufts, and it looks quite old. And he's got this bright green feather headdress on.
That is magic.
Alright.
Get it.
Odd.
I have a picture of him. I have a picture of him.
So where's this combat happening then?
About over 300 feet away from where you are.
Yeah.
No individual show anymore. That must be in a mod they've had to take out. Well, there you go. That's what it looks like. Unfortunately, everybody gets to see that. No worries.
Alright. Very Aztec.
Yeah, it's a weird mishmash of cultures, this place. Okay, yes, so you're gonna thing behind him. Very well.
Yeah, I'll shadow step behind him.
Okay.
Hopefully to take him by surprise. I'll just let that pass without trace just drop because it's pointless now.
Okay.
And then I'll attempt to stun him, Phil.
Okay, go ahead then. Get a free attack on him because he weren't really expecting that.
Yeah, first one's with advantage.
Get over here!
Oh, 17, Phil.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And this will be a stunning strike as well, Phil.
Okay.
9 points damage. Constitution save is 14.
Okay, he's not. He doesn't seem to. He gives a surprise shriek, but it don't appear to be affected him. Not stunned.
Right, okay then. I'll finish off the rest of the attacks then.
So you can...
16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Do that as a stunning strike as well, Phil.
Okay.
4 points of damage.
Put the mask on full, turn into one of them
Yeah,
were tiger thingies and then fight him. See what happens.
you lot would have to disappear for an hour.
Okay. Again, he's not stunned.
Well, next attack.
No, it's. Okay,
17
right. You
again.
headbutt him in the back of the head for another 4 points.
Oh,
Of
again. I'll also make that a stunning strike as well, Phil.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Burning through them G points.
Again, he's not stunned.
And I'll use my inspiration point to attack another action,
Okay, go ahead then.
which will be an attack action.
Okay, single attack.
Get over here!
Alright, okay, you hit him again. You stab him with your spear.
God, these are crap rolls.
Oh God!
Get
Wearing him down.
Here!
It's just one attack. What are you doing?
It's another action.
Oh, is it
I'm
another
attacking
action? Oh, it's an
attack
action.
action.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a miss.
Guessing that's a miss. Yeah.
Yeah. He manages to, even though you're attacking him, got surprised and attack him from behind. He manages to step out of the way of that one.
And
Hadouken!
What are these yells from anyway?
Street Fighter. Okay,
Street
that
Fighter
hits.
and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And I'll attempt a stunning strike again,
Okay,
Phil.
okay.
I think you should sound capture Lee coughing
Right.
like that.
Again, he's not stunned.
The last thing I've got is my movement, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll move about 50 feet away from him, still keeping him in sight, line of sight,
Okay.
because then that'll be still within my normal movement then.
Rightio. So we'll need to enter combat round then. Your roll
What do we do
initiative.
this? 7, 11.
Oh wow, that's awful. See how good he is, and that's terrible.
Can we do anything, or is it just these two?
It's just these two really, pretty much at the
Yeah,
minute.
cool, awesome.
Yeah, 28.
Okay, so Obolt.
I'll shadow step behind him again then, Phil.
Okay.
And hit him with
Get over here!
Go for
Yeah,
that.
right, that's a hit.
What's this going to be? Another 2? Oh, no,
My
Word.
God.
one.
Okay, right, you nip behind him again, stab him again with your spear. Oh!
Get over here!
Oh, no bonus.
Right, stab him again.
Wow,
Oh,
nice.
Finally.
Nice. Finally a decent hit.
Right, it's yeah, he's looking badly injured now. You're like stabbing him full of holes.
I'll say to him, if you want to stand down and surrender, I'll let you.
You know, Obold, you're ruining the rug I want to make out of his hide by putting so many holes in it.
As I'm moving away, Phil.
Right, so he throws his hands up and drops his sword. And his sword it's on like a leather thong attached to it, so it's sort of drops and hangs down rather than dropping to the floor.
I'll
And he says, "Aye, you've done well. You are best of me in combat. I surrender."
I can reach out and slice that leather thong thing with the spear,
The thong.
just so he can't whip it straight back into his hand.
Yeah, like he sees what you're doing, so just puts it. He says, "I will not. You have a worthy opponent. You have won fair and square." And he goes to like motions. He's going to sheath his weapon, if you'll let him.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll just
right.
get ready to shadow step behind him if he tries anything.
Okay, right. He sheaves it and he binds it to its sheath with this with this leather binding, this leather thong.
So I think you need to come back and join the rest of my party so I can ask you a few questions. And I'll prod him in the direction of
Go back.
where everyone else is.
There's no need for that. You have won the fight fair and square. I will come. I will meet your friends. I invite you to my home.
So yeah,
It is a long time since Bag of Nails has had a worthy challenger.
Okay. So we'll go back and meet the rest of our group first, and then we can.
Okay, right? Yeah,
Go
he happily walks along. He don't make any, and sort of chats to you as you walk along, asking you how long you've been, where you've come from, and how long you've been in the city, and what you've encountered, and just asking
I'll
you.
just give him. Yeah, I'll just give him a few short, evasive answers, like a few days from the north,
Okay.
that sort of thing.
Right, and he says he sort of warns you to be wary of it. Gives you a heads up on various dangers that you might come across as you in response to what you're saying to him as well. Warns you about crocodiles and poisonous plants and serpent people. So you hear these voices. The rest of you hear these voices approaching, and Obald arrives with this cat person, this elderly-looking cat person walking ahead in front of him, wearing this bright green feather headdress.
Is this the same cat? Is this the same cat person that just hit me in the chest with an arrow?
Well, you don't know. You never saw that person.
So
Okay. I'll ask him. Did he just hit me in the chest with an arrow?
So he surrendered after we had a brief battle.
So you make a good target, dwarf.
Stab him in the face and kill him.
No.
Yes, fuck him. He's just nearly tried to kill us. What are you trying to do? Fuck this guy. Kill him. What are you doing?
He's surrendered now, so we're not going to kill him while he's surrendered to us. I want to find out why he attacked us in the first place.
Right, okay, fair enough. I'll play. If he makes any slight move, he dies. Literally, I will jump on him and chew his face off as a tiger or a fucking direwolf, whatever. He starts, I'm going to bite his head off.
Okay.
So ask him a few questions.
Okay.
Is he carrying a bow, Phil?
He has. He's got a bow. He's got a bow slung over his shoulder and a quiver.
A longbow by any chance?
It is longbow, yes.
Yeah.
This is a big mistake. This guy needs to die.
Your show friend is somewhat hostile. They're not.
Yeah, I'll show you how short I can be, sweetheart. Come here. Come over here. I'll bite your fucking face off.
I think he's got a reason to be hostile after you shot at us both.
You just knocked me for 50% of my HP.
Why?
And you're going to stand there and talk to him.
Why?
Rip his head off.
Why did he attack us?
That's the questions I'm going to ask.
Bag of Nails is a hunter. As far as you've been, it's not very often that Bag of Nails finds people prey worthy of the hunt.
There's a great big rainbow dinosaur, like 2 minutes up there. Why are you afraid of him?
No, even better. No. There are some red-robed wizardly types sneaking around the city to the south. You should go hunt them.
Fuck this guy. I'm going to kill him. If you don't kill him, I'm going to kill him.
Says,
you can't kill someone once they've surrendered.
Well,
Watch me.
can. It makes it easier. in a
No,
way.
you can't.
No, you can. It's a lot easier when they're your
I've still
prisoner.
got a 6-inch hole in my chest where he just shot me with a fucking arrow.
I've
He
also
just
been
did me for
injured by him as
40
well.
HP. 40 HP. Have you even got 40 HP?
Yeah.
Eve and Kate has got more than that.
So
Shut up.
Obold.
Fireball.
So Obold. Now you've got him. What are you going to do with him?
Well, like I said, we're going to ask him questions. The first one being, why did he attack us? Which he's just answered.
Can I speak out of character?
Yeah.
He did offer to take you to his home, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm going to say we can go to his home.
What, have a
Are
tea
you for
party?
real? He just shot me in the chest.
We're gonna have a
But
tea
it might
party.
be
Kill him. Whether you
a
like it or
safer
not,
place.
I'm
It'll be
going
a
to kill him.
It'll be a safer place to rest up than here. Because
No.
if it's his
Fuck
home,
this.
No.
Swear
if
to
it's
God.
his
No.
home, he's more or less cleared it.
No, we are not going to a psychopathic hunter's hideout. You know how incredibly
I think you're reading the
dangerous
room
that
wrong
would be.
here. I'm going to kill him, whether he likes it or not.
This is not. No, we're not going to some psychopath's hideout.
Says you wish to challenge me, dwarf.
I don't need to challenge you, sweetheart. Come here.
Right, he goes to says I accept your challenge, and he goes to
Fucking
remove his.
challenge. I'll back him. Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
No problem.
He draws his sword.
Fafuk backs up to let them fight.
Okay.
Watching out for the blue mist. Doesn't want to stumble accidentally into some blue mist.
Right, he draws his sword. Oops, no. Get rid of that. Remove.
Oh, is Tacklan fighting Obold?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The red mist has come down and he's attacking him.
Oh, missed.
Red mist. Like
Oh,
when
he
you
got
get to the
first. Okay, right. He moves like, despite him his like age, he moves really quickly and is really agile. He like darts forward and attempts to stab Tackling with his short sword.
AC.
Sorry?
17 AC.
Right, he stabs you with a short sword.
Has it got has this sword got a coating on it, Phil, or anything?
You can make a perception check at disadvantage, I guess, if you want to have a look at that.
I didn't even look when we were outside.
Perception disadvantage.
Yeah, it has. There's some kind of coating on the blade. Right, yeah, he stabs Tackling. You can make a Constitution save against poison.
Despicable poisoner.
Saving our ability.
Sorry, it's a saving throw. Yeah, poison saving throw.
19.
19. Okay, so you take half damage from that. Let's see. That's okay. Right, you're taking like feel this searing pain as he stabs you with this blade. It's not exactly a bad hit. But you take 18 points of damage.
Oops.
Just gonna need a lie down after all this healing.
Yeah, you better get a lot of healing spells ready.
Yeah, cool.
Speaking of which, I'll use some of my last chi point.
Okay, so it's being combat. So it's Tackling's go.
Yeah, so Direwolf.
Okay.
Can't do it. Not let me.
All right, I'll do it for you. Ooh, what was that?
Me, I'm just using a monk ability to get some hit points back.
List.
You're not going to get involved now. You're just going to heal yourself up. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit back and watch. And then wait
You guys. Fucking love you guys. You're awesome.
Hey, you just dived into a fight. You challenged him. It's like, yeah,
I dived into it. At
Yeah,
which
I
point
did.
did you not see the arrow sticking out of my chest when we were trying to run across the river?
No, I don't object to any of that.
It's just like we spent the
he said, "Are you challenging me?" And you went, "Yeah."
2 years.
It's like, okay.
2 years we've spent doing this now. You're gonna side with a random tabaxi? Sure, let's go for it.
Not siding with anyone. You're
Oh, there you
fighting
go.
a challenged battle there.
Yeah, cool.
Hey,
Okay.
besides, you're now a dire wolf. We're not having this conversation. You just
Yes, this is more like it. Fight, fight.
okay. There's something wrong with this tabaxi. I wonder if he's senile.
Might be the blue monkey mist.
Do you think
Okay.
maybe he's got like
Face
some
off.
cat disease that we don't know
Oh, I
about?
just rolled it for one. Yeah, right. To bite him.
Okay, does he save 14?
No. Oh, sorry. Waiting for the damage as well.
Okay, normal. 6
Need
damage.
to- How many? 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He's already badly injured.
Good.
And a save. Okay, he fails a save.
Awesome, so he's not prone. So that's advantage on
That's
attacks
right.
against him.
Hold on a minute. That save's not right. Oh no, it's a strength saving throw, isn't it? Not a dex. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
right. Go on then. Anything else?
So I get a second attack against him. He's not
Advantage.
prone with advantage.
Oh!
Suck it, little bitch. Damage, critical. Oh, nice. 25.
Shit. You just ripped his head off.
Yes.
He's not
As I
dead.
called, I predicted it. I said I'm going to bite his face off. Now I bit his face off.
Right, he gives a shriek and blood like spurts out of his mouth as you like you sink your jaws into his shoulder and just ragging him about all over the floor. But he's
I do not trust any animal that talks. He came up to us as an animal talking. I'm going to bite his face off.
right. Is there? You got anything else?
Cock my
That's-
leg up and piss on his face.
Right. So
Done.
next round then. So reset initiatives.
What? He's not dead?
No, he's not dead.
Oh, shit.
Oops. Sorry, I've reset that again. So I'll put that in for you. 18.5.
Mine were 18.
Yeah. Update. 18.15. Oh, so you're first.
Still prone, isn't it?
Still prone.
Yeah,
I
he's
will-
like spitting through the mouthfuls of blood. Goes, do your worst, come on, do it.
No worries, sweetheart.
You're ruining the rug for Phuket planned.
Okay, that's so weirdly that's a miss.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did you
So
roll?
He gets too giddy and dives at him and misses.
Okay, that's a hit though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, right, yeah, you sort of you sink your jaws into his shoulder again, and like almost tear his head completely off his shoulders.
With his
And-
face.
Right, yeah, and like chew down his face. Last thing you see before you chew his face off is a weird smile crosses his lips as his last breath escapes him.
You're dead.
Yeah, I would say so.
Awesome.
So this,
I'll do that thing that dogs do when they've done a pool where they kind of scat the back legs across. Just to make sure it's all gone. Yeah.
So there's
So spitting
blood.
the dirt out of. So spitting the dirt out from his face because the dog's like scurrying about the place. Does this creature actually have like some kind of weird death wish? They actually, literally, like wanted to die.
Yes. It's like
Good.
short of it.
Bonkers. Clearly didn't get the memo about the whole soulmonger thing.
No. He had like severe dementia and wanting.
Oh, he did have
He
dementia.
did have dementia.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, here we go.
I'm surprised Luzai didn't
You've
get it.
killed, you brutally murdered a senile old man.
Join the club.
I started it. I just finished
I'm
it.
surprised Luzai wasn't like in like no, leave some for me.
I put a paw up to Lucia and just fist bump him. Boop.
Oh, God.
Back to the old people killer club.
Yeah. So there's as this Khajiit lies dead on the floor. There's like blood everywhere. And there's like blood just pumping out of his ruined face and neck, soaking the
Well,
ground with his
I'm
blood.
never going to turn that into a rug.
Torturous euthanasia. Just Lou High and Tackling had just started a new club.
So Tackling's wolf form is his face and his head is just covered in blood.
Wow.
I've got a semi on. Whoop.
You guys pleased now?
Wow.
Pleased with yourself?
No.
An alignment shift coming up there, I
Right.
think.
You fucking started it. I'm backing down.
Let's get out of here and like change buildings. All this ruckus probably attracted a bit of attention.
Yeah.
Carry on, Phil.
so Lou High goes over and starts picking
I'm
through his
just
bloody
gonna shut my head
corpse.
Shut me head and walk outside, Phil.
Carry it out. Oh dear. So yeah, well, apart from the clothes he's wearing, the only thing he's carrying is his sword, his bow, and his quiver of arrows.
Is it a longbow, that?
It is a longbow, yeah.
No good for me then, I don't think.
No. Short bow and crossbow, I think, are the ones we can use. Although,
Well, that's the ones you're like proficient in, isn't it? There's no actual.
Simple weapons.
Yeah. There's no. You can't use something, is there?
is it a martial weapon?
Yeah.
It is. A longbow is a martial weapon, yes.
You can use it then, like, because you've got that dedicated weapon.
Huh?
Dedicated weapon's one of the abilities from one of the additional books, so you can do it with any simple or martial weapon. Oh, it says you must be proficient with it though. Sorry. And it just must lack the heavy and special properties.
Simple weapons, short bow.
Right. Well, we leave the dead cat splat and head south a bit, Phil.
Okay.
Head towards the temple. Find a spot to hole up until we can rest up a bit.
Oh, well, can you use your botany expertise to ID the poison?
Yeah, you got first-hand knowledge, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I think Tackling's got more knowledge than me though.
I think I've got more knowledge stuck in my teeth. And just like that.
But I can do,
Yeah,
yeah.
for you. Fuck that guy.
Where are we? Herbalism. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah, I can have a check.
How damaged is Tacklin? Do you need a heal?
Oh, I'm good.
You are. I mean, you took like half your hit points at least.
No, that were earlier. It's fine. I'm good.
Oh, do druids get hit points back when you transform?
I get 37 plus, but I would revert back to what I've already got, which is
DC of 20. Identify poison.
Yeah. I'm just having a look now.
58. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay.
For now, just under half.
Doesn't that mean if you got hit by another arrow like you just did, you'd be dead?
No.
If I get it back, right? Yeah. You're probably
Oh,
right.
hang on.
So I can
Might be
revert.
from.
I
It might be
didn't want
from
to
these plants that you were encountered.
didn't want to revert. I'm full hit points still, but
That's odd.
yeah, I can
It
restore
says I'm
if you
not
want to heal
proficient
me.
in herbalism. Why does it say I'm not proficient in this?
Okay, you want to heal? Yep.
Yeah, hit me with a heal, please.
Cool. Right, here, you crazy dwarf
Proficient.
bastard.
Oh, that's annoying. That was actually a 14, Phil, but it still wasn't high
Yeah.
enough to get the
No.
DC.
Yeah, it's not bad. You get 24 back.
Thank you. Plus 20.
Well, that was my level 4 slot.
I'm still not full health though.
No. No, not with that poison that you were getting hit
And
with.
I got advantage on poison saves as well.
Well, if you hadn't
nasty.
had advantage, you'd probably be dead by now.
I'd probably be dead. Yeah, it'd probably hit me for 80 plus.
Yeah, nasty that we were using.
Very lucky.
He even had he had a
If
favoured.
it had hit anybody else, they would have been insta dead.
Yeah,
Not even coming back from it.
Probably been dead.
For
Yeah.
some reason, I survived.
He had a favoured sort of hunting spot, like where he like tried to set up duels, just like a predator as well, like a log across that log across the river,
All right.
that tree trunk
Oh,
across
good
the
job we
river.
didn't go down there then. Because we were going to go down there at one point.
Yeah,
God, can you imagine that? Oh, look, here's a log across. Halfway across a log over a raging river with a waterfall just there. Now there's big of arrows covered in poison coming at us.
Why is the air
Oh no, he wouldn't.
shivering
He
over
would.
in
He would.
that
He wouldn't
corner?
have shot. He wouldn't. It would like challenge. What's it like? Like dueling people on there. Not. He wouldn't have shot you with arrows if you're on coming across there.
Oh, God.
Not on there. Might have done a bit to soften you up before you got onto there. But yeah, if you started crossing across, going across there, he would have like challenged somebody to a duel on that log.
Might have done if you were 4 foot tall and a dwarf. After racist.
Which is not a good place to fall off. If you fell off.
No. Oh, we wouldn't have fallen off. You just gone donk onto the river.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
you'd
no,
probably
well,
have
not a
to
play,
keep
not
it
yeah,
shot.
yeah, not a good place to fall onto the river either. Yeah, it's quite fast
Well, you
flowing
probably
at
have to
that
keep-
point.
Yeah. Like, you have to dash just not to go over the edge. Like the Frogger game where you're trying to dodge
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
I've only
lovely.
got little legs. Please don't give me ideas.
Right, do we find a likely spot?
Okay, yeah. If you, well, like, there's loads of buildings, loads of ruins. So yeah, you find yourself a spot to hole up again, a little bit further south. Say about here.
Game still paused as well. So.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, it's because I forgot to restart after.
Are we camping now?
Yeah.
There's no
Gonna be a
combat
while.
on it. What are you talking about?
Going to be a few hours before we can start the long rest there. And I'm all out of chi points now.
Yeah. I got one spell slot. Right. Cast detect poisons and disease, and
Search the building, make sure it isn't going to eat us.
Okay.
I could cast detect magic just in case something pops. Maybe someone left something under the floorboards. Who knows?
Okay. Right. Yeah. So yeah, this building is like scope out the building. Like I say, take about half an hour to like carefully scope it out, make sure it's safe. And it yeah, clear it out. There's nothing. Yeah, it's completely safe. There's nothing hazardous inside. Structurally sound as far as a ruined building goes. Nothing nasty inside. So yeah, you secure the location.
Food collapses in a corner. Tries to clear his mind of all the senile old kitty cats getting chowed down by a dog.
Tackling your beard's a bit stained with clotted blood.
Just look around the room and I just say, animals that talk. Especially turtles. Oh, turtles.
At least turtles didn't try and shoot us full of great big ready poisoned arrows. Right. I suppose we settle down. Full camp routine.
Okay,
Newman's tiny hut.
very
Usual.
well. Very well. Oops, no.
Perfuk's already taken a massive shit today, so it doesn't need another one.
Right, is anybody doing anything in particular?
No, not really.
Sleep.
Keep an eye
Nope.
out.
So full. If Cade and Perfuk are free, I think we'll have another go at identifying the wand that we found. I keep forgetting I'm carrying this damn thing around.
Oh,
Don't know
that
what it does yet.
that broken one, that cracked one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. I'll have to pull that up because it's on a PDF.
Gonna use a ability then if for having a long rest.
You're gonna use a what? Sorry.
Ability if
Okay.
having a long rest.
What's that?
The wholeness of body.
All right. Oh yeah. See.
Is that the one where you clear your chakras and all your hit points come back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 24 hit points by that, I think.
Holy cow.
Where had that? What had it now? I can't remember what had it. Where'd you get it from?
Oh, it was that animal, wasn't it? Was it a gorilla or monkey?
Yeah, it's like one of the white gorillas.
Oh yeah.
Chaos monkey. Chaos monkey.
You can call it Chaos
I've got
Monkey if
it.
you like.
I got it down as a giant ape. Gave him some food and he gave us the wand, if I recall.
Just go into the room.
Ah,
Wait a
right.
minute.
Oh yeah, and Fafuk does his usual, trying to polish some bardic ballads. See if it can make them more, punchy or whatever. Hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. 22. Still looking for magic 20 though.
I've got a very combat heavy spells saved up, except Wither and Bloom, obviously. But looking at the spell list I've got, I'm like, so much stuff here that I could use just in normal day-to-day stuff.
So there's a. Oh, that was something else. 22 was a performance check. Do you want me to? Do you want Kate to roll something?
Yeah, if you're spending the evening, your downtime, checking this out, I guess. Yeah.
Can you roll for me, Louis? Because nothing works
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Yeah, no, of course, don't worry about it. Right, so Cade is rolling what? We've identified it, detect magic, like at least a couple of times.
Yeah,
now
so it's
we're just doing-
Arcana, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, so that's Arcana.
+7.
Yeah, I've just wrote. Yep, that's right. Same on your sheet here. Yeah, we got no advantage because we've identified it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll roll it twice then.
Here's my stuff.
20.
Just trying to find my my notes. Ah, there we are. Oh, yes, just enough.
Yay!
Okay, so it requires that the user attune to the item first.
How do you attune to a wand? Stick it up the ass and swivel it about. Or something.
You
So-
sleep with it.
Yeah, you spend a long rest sort of. So you'll have to spend another long rest period, like just hanging around with it, just trying to mentally bond with it.
Well, it's a wizard thing. So I mean, Cade, do you want to try and bond with this thing, or do you want me to?
I volunteer. Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I hand
Is
the
that the one with the crack in it?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I hand the cracked wand to Cade.
It would be unsafe then, wouldn't it?
It might
Hey,
be.
stop talking. You're just a monk. You
I
know nothing
will-
about the deep dark magics, okay?
I
So
will
it's a
bow.
monk.
I will bow towards all of you. It was good to know you guys. And I start bonding with this thing.
And then he's in mushroom cloud.
You probably in the morning.
Right.
Right, that's thanks, Phil. That was it for Fook, other than twinging on his stringed instruments and muttering about the humidity levels.
Okay. Right. So, well, against all odds, you pass another uneventful evening, holed up in this ruin under Cade's magical hut. So you can complete a long rest, and we'll progress it to the next dawn of the next day.
Whoop, whoop. What's the rest?
Dawn. So move it an hour past there. After you break camp, you eat all your water yourselves.
Which we
Perform
of course are making sure to
whatever
do.
other routine duties you've got on your list. By which time it's coming up to about it's almost still early morning. It's about 7, coming up to about 7 in the morning.
Right. Why is the big cross on the temple?
Don't know.
Southwest?
Oh.
Well, did you put a green cross on the temple?
I've drawn it on the. It's because it's supposed to be on the this one over here.
I'll put a tick on the ones we've done. Crosses on the ones that haven't, that they've stolen them from, that we know about. And then there's a question mark on the one down at the bottom that we haven't visited.
Oh no, I know what that is. That's yeah. That's to do with what's it? Bag of nails.
Well, a cross.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd put it on.
Was his actual name Bag of Nails?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bag
Tabaxi
of Nails. Middle name of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tabaxi seem to take like
Weird names.
weird names. Yeah.
It's like that. Them two guides. They were like what were it? Flask and something or other.
Do they have another nickname?
Well, one were called Flask and the other one were called something else.
Was he
You
actually
go-
called something else?
Yeah, that was his name. Yeah, something else.
Have you guys never heard the joke about Mommy, why is my sister called Sparrow Flying? Oh, when she was born, I saw Sparrow Flying. Oh, why is my cousin called Raging Bull? Well, when he was born, his mommy saw a Raging Bull. Why are you asking us these questions, two dogs fucking?
Hey, yo.
Okay. So, what are you doing now? I'll get rid of this.
River mist and flask of wine.
That was it. Yeah.
There we go.
That was it, yeah.
It's in the notes.
Yeah. River Mist flask of wine.
Right, I suppose we sneak towards the next temple. Sneaky, sneak.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for, everything.
Radio. Well, so you're going cautiously. So I suppose you can, since you're making the cautious.
One to the south.
Yeah.
Okay. So which side are you approaching it from? Approaching from the north side, or are you going round to the south side? Which side are you approaching it? What are you doing exactly?
Might as well just go straight down, so we're against the east wall. So it looks like it's got gaps in it, and then going that way.
Okay. One moment then. A minute. And, oops. Poor bag of nails.
I mean, so basically it was like a cat with dementia with some really, really frightening skills.
Hey, for real? I've got a literal hole in my chest, leaking blood. Oh, poor bag of nails. Fuck off, bag of nails.
You're a lovely old
Oh,
man.
poor bag of nails. He got lots of information to give us, but he decided to try and attack the person with most HP in the group. Oh, fuck
That may have been full trying to be kind to those when he realised that one hit would kill half of the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, and I didn't realise that the person that actually took the hit wouldn't take it so well.
Oops, no, that's one of them. So.
Yep, I took a stab in the chest for what, 40 HP. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk it off.
No, to be fair, for
That
Food
guy's
would have
getting
done the
his
same
face
thing. He
chewed
just
off.
wouldn't have. He just
A
wouldn't have told
fucking
everyone else
dog,
going to do
a
it.
big dog.
Yeah, that was probably a bit of a surprise for the Tabaxi.
Well, it was looking for a worthy opponent that would prove fatal. So he got his wish.
Yeah.
He did indeed.
Right, so sneaky
check
sneak up to
these,
the temple. What fresh hell awaits us, Phil?
the-
Tell me it's got tentacles. They all seem to have tentacles.
I've just got to add some things to this
Tentacles.
because it doesn't. Yes, more tentacles. More tentacles.
Have we taken a long rest?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You may have noticed from the chat that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of rest in there. Sorry, I think you stepped away. Full said it was New Day. Oh.
Just bear with me a second. I want to add some stupid light sources. 'Cause it's not. There we go. That should do it. And then we need to get that focused on here. Radio. Right. Where's my Okay, so you make your way down to the side of this wall, another walled shrine complex, and there's a single-story, roughly oblong building. Again, it's completely, it's just one solid thing. There's no window, there's no apparent windows or openings that you can see. Walls are about 10, 15 foot tall, but mostly, like they've fallen into ruin. There's gaps. There's sizable gaps in almost all the walls, and the area's overgrown, quite well overgrown, like everywhere else in the city. And you can see what you can see.
Can Fufuk squeeze through one of these holes in the wall?
You could squeeze through it. You couldn't walk through it, but you could probably squeeze through it.
Oh, here's a bigger gap just further down. And see more through this gap further
So
down.
don't forget, if
here,
you're moving your tokens around, don't make sure you're only moving your turn allotment before everybody else has had an opportunity to move.
Yeah, so I've moved 15, and then I'll move another 5 through the wall. Hey guys, there's a way through here. Nothing trying to eat me yet.
I'll
Music stopped full. If that was
The
what you
music
wanted.
stopped. My God, I thought you'd even listening to me. I thought you turned it all off.
No, I crank it all the way down, but I noticed all the annoying birds stopped, so I thought I'd
Right.
mention it.
I'll wait until everyone else is finished and then I'll move.
Hmm.
Okay, you can like some of the other, all the other compounds you've been to. You can see, or Obol, you can see that at the actual proper entrance is flanked by two obelisks, which is decorated with like swirly patterns. Not maze patterns, but just like sort of spirals and just swirly carvings. There's an overgrown courtyard that lies under the shade of a few tall palms, and you can see heavy stone doors that seal the entrance to this windowless shrine. And there's a smaller ruined building standing nearby to the left side of the obelisks, of which the door is long rotted away.
I'll wait for the rest to move before I move again.
Hmm. Okay, do you want to move yourself?
Yeah, the tackling stayed at the back for some reason.
For me, the game is paused. I can't move myself.
Oh. I can move you. Still got access.
Please, please.
No worries. I'll keep Cade next to Fafuk. Surrounded by fighty types with hit points. Cool. Just hit refresh on Foundry. It should reload for you.
I'll go and have a look at that building, Phil. Just a quick glance in.
Okay. Right. So the roof of this workshop. No, so it should be lit in there. The roof of this what appears to be a workshop has collapsed long ago, and now a thick mass of plants grows up from the rubble. Through the moss, you see hundreds and hundreds of iron keys hanging from hooks all around the walls. Some are bent and broken, while others are rusted beyond repair. But many others still look serviceable. Like I said, there's hundreds of them.
I wonder if should we Fafuk or Cade can check to see if there are any magical ones. Maybe that's a thing now. Fafuk will move forward. And then Cade can be just behind him.
Is there anything above the door, Phil, that shrine is dedicated to?
Let's see. Yes, there is another inscription carved above the door.
Let Cade read it then.
Cool.
While Fafook's doing his ritual.
In mooing.
Okay, so Cade, I assume you popped the helmet on again.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Right. So, Cade, you pop on there that magic helmet, and you can now read this inscription, which reads: Unk urges us to consider all options before acting.
Can you repeat this, Phil, please?
Unk urges us to consider all options before acting.
Thank you.
I shall put it in the chat.
So once again, helpfully unhelpful.
Yeah. Is that above the door into the temple?
Sorry, just one moment. You see that in chat?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Well, sorry, say that again then, Kieran.
Was that above the door into the temple?
It is, yes.
So 10 minutes later, any of these keys magical?
No.
Is the front door magical?
No.
I tell everyone no magical keys, and the door's not magical, so it might be safe to push it open.
See if it's got a keyhole in it, Phil.
The door, no.
So what are all these bloody keys for?
Well, the big doors all seem to open just by pushing it.
So, Obald, you can
Sorry,
make Obald and Fafoot, you can make a perception check as well while you're by that workshop.
Oh, it's Harry Potter all again. The keys are going to come up in a second, aren't they? Perception, yep.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, so you notice, like I said, the walls is covered like with hundreds and hundreds of keys all the way around. These little hooks that they're hanging from. But Orbald and Fook, you notice that it's hard to tell at first because there's so many. But you notice that some of them are missing. But for Fook, in particular, you notice a spot where one of these with a few keys have been removed. That it looks like they've been removed recently because there's like a clean spot, a slightly cleaner spot where there would have been a key, a clean spot on the wall where a key would have been hung.
How many is there?
What
That's
missing?
Yeah.
There was still quite a few, maybe about 10 or so.
I think our
Red
The other
Rope wizards have already
yeah.
been in.
yeah. Shall we open the door and confirm our suspicions?
Yeah.
Right, Tackman, you're the one with the most hit points. You want to open the door first?
You guys. Yeah, sure, no worries. I'll walk up
we
the
all-
door and kick it open.
We all have our skills. Yours is hit points.
Okay. Right.
You said the door didn't have a locker. Oh.
It doesn't.
Let's try to open a locked door.
No, we got a message in the chat. I'm just giggling.
Okay, so tackling you can't. It's these stone doors are way too heavy for you to shift on your own.
Have you seen the size of me? Like
Yep.
a small.
Yep, they must weigh
lifting
close to a ton.
unit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're not
Oh,
strong
Cast-
enough.
I
I'll
cast,
ask,
I'll
ask
help him.
Orbald if he'll give me a hand.
I cast
I'll-
guidance.
I'll
so it gives
assist
you
him.
gives you
Okay.
1d4 as well.
So between you, you're able to push the doors open.
Completely, or
So it takes some effort, but you manage to like shove them open, and they like grind against the stone floor. Beyond the doorway, the light shines in through the doorway, and you can see a statue of a giant snail looming before you. But in place of antennae, it has 5 pseudopods ending in like spiky clubs, like club-like appendages.
have
Along
I
the
still got the alchemy jug? Pretty sure
I
yeah.
have no idea. Somebody's got
Yeah,
it.
so I'll just whisper into the alchemy
Yes.
jug, salt, just in
Okay.
case.
Okay, nothing happens.
Well, it produces liquids.
You could have said salt water.
Does it?
Salt water.
Salt water? Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
so it fills up with salt water.
Ah, brilliant.
So along the walls, or at least along the walls that you can see, you can see small niches above stone plinths in which so these small niches above stone plinths, and that's about it. Oh, you can see some bodies. Actually, you see some bodies on the floor. Let's see, because they won't be there anymore. They're here maybe, and another one here.
You're just sprinkling dead bodies in the temple.
I am. So you see the sort of burnt and cut bodies of these monstrous-looking humanoids with like
Yeah. Not Red
with
Rope
clawed
wizards.
hands and sharp, razor-sharp-looking teeth, and they stink to high heaven.
What?
These ghouls.
They look something similar.
joy.
But yeah, they're all three of them are very dead.
Dead, or ready to
Dead.
rise again.
No,
Dead.
dead. They're like they're hacked
Oh,
up
right.
and burnt, and
All right.
there's
Oh,
blood. There's
God.
like quite fresh looking blood and gore spattered across the floor.
I'll walk up a little bit further, Phil.
Well, do we safely assume this place has been raided and just
Okay, you can see more of
Leave.
these like niches around the walls. And at the back, you can see a wide. You can just make out a wide alcove with a pedestal.
Is there anything on the pedestal?
No,
I'll go up to one of these niches then, Phil. Have a look at them.
okay, right. You don't see. There's nothing in the niche. There's a hook. Well, there's like a hook at the back, but there's nothing. There's nothing on it.
I'll take a step back,
Okay.
just in case. In fact, I'll step back out of the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a wander over to the pedestal then, Phil.
Okay, right. On the so scattered on the floor around this pedestal, about 10 or 15 keys. One is and there's one key inserted into a keyhole at the base of this pedestal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, looks like it's been done.
Headed.
Is there any writing on the base of the pedestal, Phil?
No,
What about on the statue?
no.
I'll have a look over all those alcoves just to be on the safe side, but are they all the same?
Yeah, they're all the same. They're like a little hook where something would have hung, but there's nothing there.
It looks like
Oh.
there's been a cube. Who on top?
There's a slight depression in the top of the pedestal. Square-shaped depression.
So it looks like this one's been heisted.
Yeah. No worries. Let's carry on to the next one.
Just leave it. Shut the door then, Phil.
Okay.
Have to make his way east, is it?
Yeah, it was over to the one on the little tower over the lava pit or whatever. You know, Fafuk recalls a legend about two little people who threw a valuable object into a pool of lava to get rid of it and save the world. Maybe we should toss these little cubes in as well. What do you think? Alright, we head over to the
No response to that at all from anybody?
well, Fafuk
Oh, we're just
doesn't have
waiting for the
anything.
map to load, sorry.
Well, we scoot south, and I suppose everyone heaves a sigh of relief that Fafuk doesn't have the little cubes on him.
Well, the one to the east. That's over a small one.
Yeah, Fafuk doesn't care. Kind of pick one.
Do you want to try the one to the south first? That one on the pillar of lava? Or
Cool.
the pillar of rock in the lava?
I don't know, it looks dodgy that.
Yeah, but should be able to hopefully fly across to it.
Well, Fafuk can cast Dimension Door and take one willing creature with him. So
Or have
between
cave cast fly on the rest.
yeah, exactly.
Well, might as well do that.
Yeah, I can do that. No problem.
Okay,
Cool.
so you're going over that way.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oops, that's a ruler.
Is it an higher elevation than the rest of the city?
No, no, it's about the same. It's about the same elevation. So there's a column of rock that rises about 200 feet above the lava. This vast pool of lava below. And you can see a walled ruin overgrown with palm trees perching on the summit. So at its narrowest point, you manage to get to what you think is its narrowest point, and it's about 60-80 feet gap between you and this column of rock.
Okay.
Just check
So-
out the area with the spyglass first before we fly over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Good idea.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody can make a perception roll then.
Allow me to do the honors. I mean, how badly could I do on a perception check? I mean, honestly.
Dirty 20.
Cool.
Okay, right. You spot a couple of at least a couple of these those leopard-like creatures that you've seen before.
The ones with snakes.
Yes,
Jack Cooley.
yes.
Jack Cooley.
Jaculai,
Jakku.
Jaculai, or Jaculis, or something like that.
Yeah.
Snake leopards.
Hmm.
Snake leopards. Right, cool. Okay. So, does the temple roof look solid? Could maybe land on that.
Yeah, it looks solid.
No snake cats.
Not on the roof. No.
Cool. Okay. Right. Who wants to come dimension door with me, and who wants to fly?
Is that a song?
Ooh, Fafouk-
Mary Poppins.
Fafouk frantically writes down some notes.
Okay, right. I'm gonna have to add stupid lights to this. There isn't because there isn't any there again.
I'll just fly last.
I'll just fly across.
How do you fly?
Wait, Cade casts it.
Oh, right.
I am casting fly on level 4 twice, so I can take myself and 3 others.
Okay.
If a Fafouk's taking one across with him, you only need to take 3 people.
Okay,
You and 2 others.
okay, then I cast once on level 4, so the 2 of you flying, and I cast once on level 3 just for myself.
Well, no. You cast fly on 2 people, and then one of them carries you because you're so light.
Oh, okay, yeah, if Phil lets me do that, yeah, sure. Even better idea. Saves me a spell slot.
I'll go through the dimension door for Fulton.
Can I ride on your back like Master Yoda and Luke Skywalker, please? That's how I imagine it.
That's an excellent one, yeah.
Okay.
Right, so I can carry objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what I can carry, and I can bring 1 willing creature my size or smaller. So, yeah, it's Lazar is perfect. Yeah, well, everyone in the party fits that. So,
Okay. So where you landing?
on the roof.
Like everybody? Everybody doing the same thing?
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
go
so I'm
for
going
the
to put
roof.
the. I have to put the tokens just at the. You're on the roof, but I'm having to put the tokens just to the side.
Fair dues. Man,
properly. Just one moment.
Doom Door is such an awesome bloody spell.
It is. It's how Dyson got away from you. First time.
Yeah.
No, he cast a bloody spell that made it impossible for us to cast spells through it, proceed around it,
Oh, well,
do
that as
anything
well.
whatsoever. Like level like 9 something, and then he cast Doom Door to get away from us.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, sorry, I said the word leopards. They're not the leopards, but you've got the name right. They're like snakes. There's like giant snakes.
Yeah. It was
I don't
cats
know
with
why I
snakes on
said
them.
yeah. No, not cats, just snakes.
Oh, just snakes.
Just snakes, like big snakes. They like the one they saw. So you've seen them before though, as well.
What?
The
Yuan-ti.
the one that like shot itself like a spear towards somebody.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can show you what they look like. I think should be able to. Not from their account. Oh dear. Is it slowing down a bit?
Obviously, I've warned people about there's the snake things. Where have we seen them before?
That when somebody walked into into like one of them that rope trap and got they were hung upside down and one shot at like sort of propelled itself out of a tree,
Ah, okay.
turned itself into like made the bodies really rigid and hurl themselves like spears.
Wow. God. Such random shitty insult.
Yeah, that's not the right. You got the other location there. That's not the right one at all, is it?
Nope.
No, that looks like back at
It
the
is.
Snail
other
one.
one that's been raided.
One moment, I shall rectify that. Where is it? There it is. Get rid of them. So, I'll just drag everybody back to the main map a moment. Oh, you son of a bitch. Do.
Checking Twitch. We've got 4 people currently watching. I'm sure we had like 6 earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, we're up to 6 at one point. 6 people! You!
And then they fled. They fled in terror.
Without just that horrific display of violence against old people from.
Exactly.
Right, okay, like so I'll jump everybody right, and now it should it should line the map up properly this time.
Someone called iPhantom85 was worried about. What? Right, so damage vocal called if we want them to live. Is that like part of a chat that I'm... Oh, never mind.
He's responding to Dan saying that if he started talking common, he'll stomp it to death.
Oh god, I have to create an account to add to talk to chat. I don't think so. Sorry.
Right. So
minimum.
yeah. So you're on the roof. You find yourselves either via Fafook's dimension door or being flown over by or flying over with Cade. You find yourselves on the roof of this shrine, this building.
How high off the current
It's
level?
about 20 feet up. So
Yeah.
it's almost level with the tops of some of the like taller trees.
So if we
Almost.
peer over the edge, can we see the snake thing?
Yes, so you can see what you can see.
Yeah, you just said that we're on the roof, not next to it, so I just didn't want to presume. So if we peer over the edge of the
Yeah.
roof. Okay, Tacklin, do you want to go talk to the snake and find out what's what? What do you think? Or should we just kill it?
Yes, I'll try talking to it first.
That's its death. It might not want to talk. That's signing its death warrant, isn't it? That.
No, because it's not a humanoid. If it was bipedal with arms and legs and started
No, you
talking
never
to me in
said that.
common
You said talking
with
animals.
like a fucking snake's face, bang! That's when I start knocking chunks out of it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was starting to think
Have we got-
Tacklin's.
Have we
Sorry,
got 10
carry on.
minutes for me to cast Beast Sense, Beast Talk, is it?
Yeah, we're on the roof, peering over the edge.
Or it doesn't
Nothing's
know
up
whether
here with
yeah.
it. Yeah, it doesn't know we're here. Not yet.
Speak with them.
No, unless your
Yeah,
ritual
so-
involves like stomping or something.
Until the druid starts doing his rain dance above.
Yeah.
No. Right, let's just clear this. Let's clear the air right now. If it is bipedal, if it looks like a
Okay.
human and it starts talking to me, it's fine. If it looks like an animal, it's got 4 legs, 2+ legs, starts talking at me. It's got a
Yeah,
shell
but-
on its back. It's fucking dead. I'm gonna kill it straight.
So
dead.
talking snakes are all right then, because they got no legs. I'm just trying to understand. Yeah.
How does it feel about pizza? It likes pizza.
I think it probably likes small furry animals, is my guess.
That's a dwarf.
Hey, yo. So I'll try talking to it in whatever language it speaks.
Oh, okay, so when you're
Over the
talking to
edge
it,
of Hey, you.
so you're up on the
No,
roof at the
sorry.
minute. So what are you doing? You climbing down, or are you going to the edge of the to the edge of the roof near it, or?
So I've cast. I can hear what it's. If it's. Is it saying anything?
You're going to be able to comprehend and verbally communicate around knowledge and awareness of many beasts limited by intelligence, but a minimum beast can give you information about nearby locations.
If it's sat there silently seething, then yeah, fine, no problem.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's not.
try
It's
and
not.
talk into it.
It's not. Yeah, you can't hear it saying anything.
Okay, cool. Then I've cast this and I'm going to approach it and I'm like, "Hi, you okay?"
Are you approaching it? Are you going across the top of the roof, or are you climbing down, or?
Yeah, I'll clamber down. And just
Okay.
kind of.
Give us a climb roll then.
Just jump. It'll be safer.
An athletics.
Oh, nice. 2020s.
Okay, right, yeah. You easily climb down.
I'm kind of trying to placate it, like, don't kill me, please. Just.
What's your passive perception?
We're not friends, but I don't want you to bite me in the face. My passive perception is
No face, no face.
It's 14. Yeah.
uh,
Okay, so as you
You
climb
realise
down,
it's a very old snake.
as you climb down, you spot one here as well. There's one like curled up under in the undergrowth and the vegetation at the underneath this palm tree.
kind of click my fingers and be all assertive, like, no, whoop, calm down, whoop. We're just trying to seek passage through this, what's it called, like a...
Ramble.
A ginnel.
Yeah,
Up
like
north.
yeah.
Ginnel.
We're not looking for trouble. But I can speak to it. It understands me, and
It does.
if it wants to pick a fight, then so be it. But I'm just telling it, no, we're just walking through. Calm down.
Right.
And his friend as well, beside in the corner.
It rears up and hisses at you, which you understand is like food.
Sorry, what?
Food.
Oh, food. Oh, it wants feeding. Tackling, you got any snacks for the snake?
Yeah,
It
good.
is.
It's always.
Right, you hear
Tackling
a
is
hiss.
the snack.
You hear a hiss from the one to the cell. It's food.
Okay, I will throw a good berry to it and its friend, and then I wait just like a split second, and then if they don't take the good berry, then we roll for
It's
initiative.
clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. So does the snake?
Okay, so this one it just like
it.
it stiffens and just launches itself straight at you, like hitting you like like propelling it through the else almost like a spear, an animal spear through it, and it hits and bite as it hits you. It hits you with its like head and it bites you.
Can we cast our stuff at them now?
It will be initiative after this.
Okay.
Ow! Jesus
For food.
Christ!
I kind of looked at it. Oh, here we go.
Say that
So
first.
it's pretty big. So it's like this thing is like
Kill you.
it almost latches onto you. It just falls short of latching onto your face and just sinks its fangs into your shoulder, and you take 17 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Holy shit! How big are these
Yeah.
things?
They're big.
Did that happen? Has that already happened then?
Yeah. So that happens now, and it's yeah.
Okay.
So it's initiative.
But Fook says to Cade, "What did he say?" That's all he sees is him going. Next to the snake's like, "Fuck you."
We're trying to be nice. I didn't even.
Yeah, well, it was a fair attempt. Unfortunately, they're quite sort of lacking in. Despite the fact you can talk to them, they're quite lacking in intelligence and quite single-minded in what they do.
Just lead. Okay,
Oh, hello.
Oh my god!
Cade rolls a natural 20, so then Lee goes and rolls one.
A bigger natural 20 as well.
28 initiative. Holy shit!
Okay.
It's like, do we even see you move?
I look over at Luhai and just give him the nod.
So
These
yeah,
are old people. These are old snakes.
so the rest of them are still up on the roof at the minute. So, Luhai, what are you doing? You're up on the roof at the moment.
I will down.
Lord,
Sorry?
jump down.
Jump down.
Just drop. Yeah, you can just drop down
Just a
using that
minute.
monk ability.
He doesn't take any damage. He just like floats.
Yeah, does he have to make a roll or something?
Not for slow fall, no. You just automatically negate a certain amount of damage.
Yeah, that's all right. I didn't know if it was a roll or if it was a set amount.
Yeah, but 20
Yeah, I'll
foot
just
is not
say
going
fall.
to do anything to him. Yeah.
Just say fall down and
Okay.
next to it and attack it.
Okay. Off you go then.
Out of curiosity, Phil, have you hurt the other two characters with slow falling previously? Have you made them die from falling down cliffs or something?
No. It allows us to reduce any falling damage by an amount equal to 5 times our monk level. So at the moment, that's 40 points damage.
Ah, see.
So there's not a distance, it's just that's how much damage you can negate.
Yeah. So there's no point rolling for damage because it won't take that much damage. But yeah, it's still
I don't know,
possible
I'll
to
attack
die.
Yeah.
And they still need to be within arm's reach of a wall. Oh, nice one, Thomas.
Oh dear.
Is Cade close enough? It's only 20 foot down.
Yeah, I guess he is.
Cade.
Yeah, do it.
Let's have another Thomas.
Do it.
Another Thomas.
Me.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, Phil.
sake.
Listen,
bro.
Kate shouts to you, at you, you are beyond help. I give up.
So that's disadvantage on your next roll then.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Oh,
Nearly.
wow.
You got 100% better.
Wow.
Okay, right, you miss again.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Forward. The snake is at forward.
Let's roll
In
over
front
there.
of you.
Go down
Can't you
there.
see me in front of you?
Yeah. I'm sure this helps.
Yeah.
Ignore
yeah,
me
Cade,
moving stuff
yelling
about.
advice.
Sorry,
Yeah,
24.
Cade
That
yelling
is a
advice.
hit this time.
You know, like that Jim Miller movie when one of them is blind, the other one is
Yes.
and he is
Yeah.
boxing and he's telling him left, right, up, stuff.
Yes.
like that.
It's a work of genius
I'll make
there.
that a stunning strike, Phil.
Okay, stunning strike. Constitution.
DC 15.
Okay. Right. So yeah, you punch it and it drop and it stun it, then it drops off of where it's got hold of Obold.
Oh, but I'll tackle it.
I mean tackling. Sorry, yeah.
Down.
Is that it?
Yes, I missed twice, remember?
Yeah. Very well. Okay. Next to act then is Cade. So you're up on the roof.
I say hello with a firebolt.
Okay, that's a
26 feet,
26 feet. That's
9.5 damage.
9 points of fire damage, and you
Well,
So you hit.
Ignore the second one.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh god, here we go.
Not me. I'm not pressing anything.
Who's next?
I'm not finished.
Right, so you hit it with this bolt fire with firebolt, and it just like instantly like curls up on itself and dies.
He dies straight away.
Yeah,
That's such
dead.
a weak opponent.
Snake for dinner.
It's all that damage you did. Still doing.
Yeah.
It's like machine
there?
gun firebolt.
Oh, it's me next.
We'd have to get that
Can-
foundry character sheet working, I think.
Can the other one save for 15 dex, please? I cast Sacred
Okay.
Flame at it. Let me just drop the cantrip into the.
It cannot. It did. It did.
Yay. And it takes 10 points of sacred flame damage.
Okay. Right, it's badly injured. As you sear it with your radiant light.
Nice. I'm done.
Right, next is it, and it it crawls away.
Slithers away.
Yeah, slithers.
I'm going to say snake don't crawl.
No,
No,
I suppose not. Well, whatever.
bugs crawl.
Do we get
Right.
back on it?
Right, we saw how badly is Tacklin hurt. Can't see you actually.
Somehow, I don't think there'll be just the two. I
Oh,
think there'll be some more somewhere.
yeah, keep your eyes peeled.
I'll drop down as well, Phil,
Okay,
onto the floor, using that slow fall as well.
radio. What's everybody else doing?
Fafuk will try and climb down.
Okay, give us an athletics check then.
This is not fraught with danger.
Well, just jumps off, uses slow fall, but before he starts falling, he just pushes for Fook.
Okay, right. You sort of hang yourself over the edge and start scrabbling with your feet, but don't really make any.
Just hang and drop, it's only 10 foot.
Tacklin's on the floor already.
Yeah, you've already got a cushion.
What's everybody else
Yeah.
doing?
If it's left my area of attack, then I'm going to wipe it.
No, it's the other one.
No, it hasn't. It's the other one that will further back that's legged it.
This one's dead.
Legged it, so to speak. Because
I know,
it didn't
yeah.
have any.
It's slithered away at pace.
Did it?
Yeah. Fafuk will have another go at trying to get down.
Okay. What's Cade doing? Okay.
Yay.
Right, you scramble
I'm
down.
giving encouragement to my friend. You can do it. You can do it.
Tackling will shout out in slithering or whatever the fuck it is, and just, you better run. While it's trying to escape.
Nope. Cade fires another firebolt in encouragement to Fafuk.
No, I pressed nothing. I pressed nothing.
Fire a ball.
Not again! It's going again!
Good lad.
5 bolts.
Yeah,
Right.
do it again.
Hey,
No, we
Fire
don't.
ball.
Oh my god!
Here we go. Here we go.
We go again.
It's like machine gunning these things.
Yeah, next to you, fire.
I'm going to move to there, Phil. Just have a look out for some more.
Okay, you can make it. Oh my god. You make a perception check. What's everybody else doing?
Dodging kids' firebolts.
I'm very trigger happy today.
Trying to find some cover.
There were no survivors.
Charred corpses everywhere.
Shit. Well, once Fafuk hits the ground, he'll head towards the front of the temple up behind Obold. Assume Cade.
Oh,
Assume Cade, you sliding down the side of the temple, climbing down.
I'm
Yes, I am.
Another.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll a couple of athletics checks too.
Can you do them for me, please?
Yeah, no worries.
With my -1 modifier.
That's fine. So,
Oh, my word.
Cade tries to get down the side of the temple.
I'll see if I can
Oh my
shadow
god.
step to the side of it, Phil. If there's any shadows next to
Okay,
it.
so it's up in the tree.
No, it's up in the tree.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, there's another one up ahead.
I'll load my crossbow then, Phil. I'll keep
Okay.
an eye on it. And I'll take a shot at it.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt. Where's the actual crossbow? Ah, there we go.
If Mafuk spots the snake, then he'll cast Sacred Flame at it as well.
Radio.
Could it make a Dex 15 save, please?
I don't think I've hit it, Phil.
No, you haven't. Dex 15 save. Yes, it can.
I'll just reload and attempt to shoot it again.
Okay, right.
I'll
So
just do another one.
now responds hostile. It's aggressively since you've attacked it.
Should we roll initiative?
Yes, I think you shall.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, the initiative. You and me should be able to spell it to death pretty fast.
You're dead. Get you out of there. Oh, wait.
Is that me?
Oh my god, what's going off here?
I let down.
Have you given it the wrong name? Because I thought Jakuli were the cats with shoulder snakes, and these are
I
the
did,
snakes.
to be honest.
Pretty sure they're. Am I okay to
Unless
Google
I
Jakuli? Chult creature.
think the names might be similar. Remove.
No, the snake is a Jakuli. I honestly thought it was
Yeah, maybe I got it. Maybe I got the names mixed up before. Maybe that's why. Maybe I called them Jaculas before.
yeah, the leopard with snakes is called a Kamadan.
Yeah, Kamadan. Yeah, that's right.
No, but when we were in that floating temple, I'm pretty sure you said they were Jakuli, because that's where we met them.
Yeah, maybe I did.
Anyway,
Oh well.
doesn't matter. Right, can the snake save against another 15 dex, please?
Another 15 dex.
Well, I'm first.
I can see where they've got the name from. Apparently, there's a medieval bestiary. There's a Jaculus, sometimes known as the javelin snake.
Yeah,
It hides in trees and then jumps out on people when they go underneath it.
that's the idea. So yeah, it fails its save.
Yay. Right, so it takes 2d8. Oh, it takes 7.
Okay. Radio.
Declan.
Next, what to tackle it?
I cannot see it.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
But there is fighting to the south here.
Yep.
Yep.
One, two, three.
Pardon me.
No, can't see anything.
No, the wall's in between you and it.
Well, I ran down and in between you and Cade, and I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, but there's
So-
a wall. There's a wall
Yeah, no,
literally.
I've came through the wall where you were. I've still got enough movement to come through to the bottom left of Cade.
Well, if you
I am
stand
now.
in front of Cade, you'll see it.
I can't see it.
Now move one to the right. Yeah, so go in front of Cade. You should be able to see it.
Nope.
Oh wow. Okay.
Should be able
If I
to.
can see it, Phil. If I can see it, I will attack it. If
Yeah,
I can't, I'm just
Can see
reloading
it's
now.
here.
I'm just reloading. Give me a second.
So it's like
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. It's 20 feet away from you to the southeast.
Let me draw a line. Yeah. It's there.
I'm just reloading 1 second.
Okay.
Oh dear. Yes, now I see it. So
You got any? So yeah, you'll
So 5, 10. I'll probably stick there and go direwolf form.
Okay.
If
Still
that's
doing
okay.
action. Still got an action left.
Yeah, direwolf.
Okay. Alright, you can't do it, can you? It's still not letting you do it.
Oh, just make me admin. It'll be fine.
I changed it so
Possibly go
you
wrong.
should be able to do it. I'll have to have a little look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Slow it down a bit. 1 second then. Need a button, or need to set up a button so I can just like do it. So I have to go through all these menus.
Just make me an admin. It's fine.
There you go. So next to
Big
act
dog.
is Obold.
It's still up in the tree.
It is still up in the tree.
What are you doing, using your crossbow again?
Yeah, I'm going to use crossbow again, Phil.
Go ahead then.
Throw a bolt.
Yeah.
Your monk ability.
Yeah. 13.
Right, that is a miss.
Damn it.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just say where I am, Phil.
Very good. Next fact then is Luhai.
Can't know until it comes out of the tree.
All right. Oh, you're moving.
I'll just go into the dodge mode, Phil.
Radio. Next fact is Cade.
I'm just gonna cast firebolt.
Firebolt.
Oh shit! Bolt.
Bolt.
Don't do it!
Bolt.
No, don't use the thing. Don't use the character sheet. Not the D&D Beyond one.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Do a damage roll for me, please. 2d10.
No, it's all right. No, it's all right. Because what you can do is you can just click the spell in Foundry, and it does everything for you.
I've already done an auto.
Yeah, no, it puts the spell into the chat, and then you click on the attack button that I can see.
You've already got a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
I have to
You have to do that
this
too. Yeah, and then you can hit the damage.
That's 7.
7. Okay, right.
After this, I'd like to do something else.
Okay, right. The bolt hits it, and it sort of like I say, it convulsively, like sort of curls up in on itself and falls out the tree dead.
Okay, I'm not doing anything else. Thank you.
Right. So, just out of interest, last time we met like little crocodiles, there was a massive.
We're a bit of a lightweight.
So
Massive
I'm wondering
snake. You're walking on
yeah.
it.
Yeah, don't. Right,
I'll
so
move there and I'll try and see if I can spot another one, Phil. Because there's a couple of trees on the
Okay,
way.
you can make a perception roll then. And that combat, because that combat's essentially ended.
Oh, my crossbow loaded again, so. No, I don't
You
think
see
I spot anything.
nothing. Okay, so what you can see is you can see like palm trees are growing in front of this squat building, and worn steps ascend to an archway that forms the entrance. Reliefs of coiled serpents flank the entrance to the north. For Phil, you don't see any sign of any more of these snakes either.
Still one alive, isn't there? One got away.
Yeah, one leg did. So it's still on the column of rocks somewhere, unless it's dived off into the lava.
Right, I suppose we cautiously move our way through to the front to see what we can see.
See if there's any more inscription above the doorway or
Okay.
anything, Phil.
Yeah. So at the top of the steps, you can see a rubble-strewn corridor carved with serpents and arrow slits spaced along the corridor every 5 feet. Cobwebs fill the arrow slits and corridor, hanging like drapes from the corridor ceiling. Above the entrance, a stone plaque bears another Omuan message.
Get Cade up to read it again then.
Okay. Cade.
Yeah, I take the helmet and I start to read.
Okay. So Cade, you read. Moe teaches us that secrets hide the truth.
Okay, how is this Moe spelled?
M-O-A. I shall put it into the chat.
Thank you. I read it out loud
Okay, okay.
so everyone can hear it.
If it matters, that's bleeding obvious.
Have a look around for secret entrances, I would imagine.
Okay.
Mm,
What?
the group watches out for snakes.
Okay.
Trees.
What's everybody else doing?
Secret entrance. Like Moe.
Champagne.
Okay, so down the end of this corridor at Orbald, you can see a room, and you can see another stone pedestal.
Can I see them two crossbows at the back as well?
Yeah, although I'm not sure what they are.
Well, they look like crossbows.
They do look like crossbows. They're not even in the description, though, as far as I can see. Oh, right, no, I tell a lie, they are. Yeah, the apparently that image is a bit misleading. So you can see so you can see two statues of two tribal warriors holding crossbows pointed at this pedestal.
Right.
Or bows. It says the bows.
Bows held gangster style. So they look like
The
crossbows.
floor in front of the pedestal bears a mosaic.
Yeah.
And there's a cube on the pedestal.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have a look around for secret doors before I try and go down that corridor.
Okay, okay. What's everybody else doing?
Death or something.
What's everybody else doing?
People pop up the stairs behind Obol.
You're doing checking for traps?
No, I'm checking for secret doors.
Is this that one them kobolds said there were another door, another way in?
No.
No, they've never been to this one. They said there's another way into the really big one.
Alright.
Obol said, Fufuk says to Obol, you know, if I stand where you are, I think Mage Hand can just reach that cube. Do you want me to see if I can grab it?
Yeah.
We can try.
I can do it from further. My mage hand is double this too.
Ooh. Well,
Six,
Kate can do it then.
So
Okay,
let me do it, please.
It's in his mage hand.
So again,
Max in his mage hand.
maxing his what? Sorry.
Flexing.
Oh, flexing. Yeah, flexing. I feel very inadequate now.
It's the smallest PC with the biggest mage hand.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can give a slap with it. Because of my telekinesis, it's 60 feet.
Okay.
I'll continue looking for secret doors while they're
Right.
doing that then.
Okay, right. You send your mage hand down the corridor and into this room. And what are you doing? Getting it to grab the cube?
Yes, I try.
Okay. So it just goes. It's nothing. There's nothing there actually there. It's just an illusion.
Okay. So I will share this thought with the rest of the guys, and I probe around with the mage hand. I'm looking for anything else I can, manipulate.
Food tells you not there. We've had this discussion already.
Right? So I'm a little bit slow, and I'm having fun.
You go have fun with Obol then.
What do you mean by this?
Wait till he's concentrating on one thing and poke him in the back with the mage hand.
Okay, let me know when, okay, right? And I blame you because you have mage hand too. I think I'm done for it. Thank you.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything?
Cast guidance on Obold. They've got a minute to use an extra 1d4.
I'm gonna check for the door on this north wall.
Okay. Right, you two can make a perception check then.
The sheet opens up.
Wow.
Right, neither of you find anything.
I'll move east and check that north wall.
Okay, you've checked the entire wall. There's nothing.
All right, it does all.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Well,
10
just
foot.
one.
Yeah, it's still like 10 foot. One square's
Right.
only 5 foot, so yeah, you easily check that to that half of the wall, and there's nothing there. Same with Obol for the other section at the other side.
I'm going around this side, Phil,
Okay.
and having a look along this side of the wall.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? What about everybody else?
Wait to see what happens with Obold and Lazai, otherwise there's going to be a lot of us in a small space.
There's another statue in there, isn't there?
There's two at the back. I don't know about any others.
Oh, that left. A western room. You can see through arrow slits.
Okay, moving
Alright.
up. Moving up, looking in through the arrow slits, Obold peers left and right. What's in either room?
For Phil, you mean?
Say again?
You said Obol peers left and right.
Oh, my apologies.
So peer, you can see through these arrow slots. So peering through either side, you can see these cobwebbed, choked rooms with each has a statue inside. So the one to the left, you can just make out a statue of a coiled serpent that dominates this web-filled room. Can't see very well because they're like this arrow slit's quite restrictive unless you're going to move unless you're moving down, looking through the other ones as well. The one to the east side, to the right side, again, so there's in both rooms there's a large statue of a coiled serpent.
No cubes.
You can't not that you can see from this angle.
Why would there be arrow slits here?
Are the arrow
Fine.
slits the wrong way round?
No, they're the right way around. You have the narrow. Oh yes, they are. It's like you're shooting into the room.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, no, my apologies. They are the correct way around if you're shooting from inside the room. You have the narrow part on the
So you
outside
can get
of
an
the wall.
angle.
So you've got the angle on the inside to shoot left and right, but your opponent can only get it. Anyway. You see it quite well in Mallorca. They've got some really good castle walls around the old city. You can see it quite nicely. There's no way into this room.
Not that you
These
can
rooms
see.
that we can see. How bizarre. What does the mosaic show, Obold? Because I assume you're in the room with Luzai.
No, I've not gone into the room yet. I've gone back outside.
Oh. Don't notice where's Luzai then.
He's back outside as well. You've just like gone walking in.
How? So both you went in, yeah, nope.
No,
Fuck
no,
off.
they
We
just
didn't go
they
in.
were checking the walls either side of the entrance.
Checking the walls.
Sorry, when you said there's a mosaic on the floor in front of the pedestal, I just assumed they stood there staring at
No,
us.
no, you
No.
can just see it there. So that that oblong is the mosaic on the floor.
Fafuk walks in and goes, "What the fuck is this mosaic all about?"
Okay, right. So you step into the room. So
Yes.
the room is surrounded by these stone statues of tribal warriors, each holding a bow, which is pointing directly at this pedestal with a cube sat atop it, which you now know to be insubstantial, to be some kind of illusion.
Others.
The mosaic on the floor shows a snake which resembles those that you've encountered outside, fighting one of those devil-faced monkeys.
Sue monkey thing.
Yeah, depicts a monster. The mosaic depicts a monstrous serpent constricting a furious monkey. Moss obscures much of the detail.
Fafuk kicks the moss away to take a look at the mosaic.
Okay, so you move like moving the moss aside. You uncover another inscription in Old Amun.
Hmm. He yells back, "Cade, there's an inscription here. Do you want to come in and read it for me?"
Of course, my friend, I'm coming.
You dimensioned or out of there if what happened.
Yes. Fafuk steps to the left, like past the statue. Pardon me.
So I try to read it for you.
Okay, right. It says, "Death rewards a thief deceived. Truth comes from the serpent's mouth."
Death rewards a thief deceived. Truth comes from the serpent's mouth. Okay, right. So the cube's in one of the snake statues. And if we try to take the fake one, we'd probably get murdered. What do you guys think? Does that make sense?
There you go.
Death rewards a thief deceived. Truth comes from the serpent's mouth. So, I mean, Kate, could you misty step into the room with the big snake statue and see if it's got a cube in its mouth?
Yeah, I can do it.
I mean, I could dim door in and take someone with me.
How you meant to get in them rooms then?
Well, we can dim door through, because dim door, you just can specify distance. While misty step, you can misty step 30 foot to a spot you can see. So either one's a good option.
I can do the same as long as the corridor is dark or dim.
Well, this whole thing's dark, isn't it?
Oh, they're both snake statues.
Is there any clue as to which one would be the right one, do you think? Does the mosaic show like the snake on the left and the monkey on the right? Or is the snake like facing one of the rooms? You know, something like
The
artistic and
snake's
ancient.
facing to the right.
Fafuk, without any scientific sort of thought, says, "I think it's that room because that's the way the snake's pointing." What do you think?
Well, you have Cade Misty step into one room and I'll Shadow step into the other.
Okay. Or, okay, do you want me to dim door both of us into a room? So there's at least two of us. in case
Use
something happens.
mage and fruit arrow slit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't see any cubes.
Alright, yeah.
So,
Well, I'll Shadow step into the one on the left.
okay.
Okay.
That's oh no, hang on. I've used them already.
No, I can't. It won't let me move myself in there.
Bing.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then I'll have a look at the statue in its mouth.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I've only got one dim door, so if I go in, I can't get out.
I can, Mr. Step.
Okay.
You remain there.
Yeah.
okay, so Obald, you try to step into this room, and once in the room, you can see the statue of the snake. Its head has been broken off and lies on the floor covered in cobwebs. At the side of it, or rather, in its jaw, trapped in its jaws, is a cube.
All right.
What's Cade doing?
I'll shout back what I see them, Phil.
Okay,
Mr. Step in
into where? Into the
the opposite one.
right. Okay. Right, so you missed a step into here, and in here you see another statue. This statue is intact, and in its jaws, which is facing, you couldn't see it at first because it's facing away from that wall. You can see there's a cube in its jaw, clasped in its jaws.
Okay, I relay this information back to the guys. And looking backwards, over my shoulder, what to do, I don't know.
Yeah. So which one's real then? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Well, Cade could use Mage Hand to try and get the cube out of the statue's mouth.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. So
Tackling doing anything, by the way?
The food will come back there so you can watch.
Tackling doing anything?
Just staying on the outside of the gate. Sorry, the room here.
Okay. Just standing guard in wolf form.
Yep.
Very well. Okay, so what's the rest of you doing?
Fafook's watching Cade to see what happens when he tries to retrieve the cube.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to see what happens when he tries to retrieve the cube. We'll keep an
Righto.
eye on the statue until I hear otherwise.
Okay. What's Cade doing?
Cade is trying to manipulate, that thing I need to, and I'm ready to miss this step again to escape whatever comes on me.
Okay.
Because I'm a little bit curious and
Okay.
careful.
Rightio. So you use Mage Hand and grasp the cube in the snake's stone in the snake statue's jaws. It takes a little bit of a so it grasps something solid. It takes a little bit of wiggling, but you pull it out. As you pull it out, there's a clicking sound in the corridor, and the floor.
I'm misstepping.
Okay, right. You misstep. As you misstep back out in the corridor, the floor in the corridor opens up, and Fafook and Luhai drop into pits have opened up beneath them. Closely followed by Cade, who misty steps into the corridor.
Nice one, Phil. Nice one. I love it.
Okay, so yeah, Cade lands almost on top of Fafook. So you fall into or all three of you fall into pits. They're only about 10 feet deep, but you can make dex checks as you fall because you've been taken by surprise.
Safe fall.
No, just a dex check. Not safe fall. There's not going to take any damage from the fall.
5.
5.
Come on, where's Dex? Why do my eyes can't find something just when I need to find it?
Dex saving throw.
A dex check.
Oh, dex check.
Yeah, pure Dex.
The same modifier for me, so you take the 5, please.
thought it was going to be 20 for a second. So
Okay. Right. So yeah, you fall and land in the bottom of this pit. Fafuk sort of lands and bounces off. Cade lands and bounces off Fafuk and falls like on his back in the pit. There's a squelching sound as you all land in the pit, and you're like up to your ankles in this green slimy substance, which
Oh.
the instant you land in it, you see it like it attaches itself to your legs and tries to, and you can see like tiny little tendrils and pseudopods attempting to like attach itself and pull itself up your legs.
It was a bit of a Freudian slip. It probably is a slide.
And you immediately all take a mere 1 point of acid damage.
right. Is the roof open?
Yeah, so the pit is still open, yeah.
Okay.
So you're in separate pits as well. So there's like a wall, so you can't see Lou High.
Like a thin wall separating them.
Yeah. A stone wall about a few inches thick. So
They've each fallen into like buckets.
Yeah. Like a 10-foot, 5 foot wide, 10-foot deep shaft.
I was just going to say Lou High will just bunny hop out of here.
Yeah, I was going to say he just like goes boing.
Jump up.
Okay.
Play boots.
Right.
Okay, well, sorry, is this initiative now, or do we just
No,
get
no
ourselves
initiative.
out?
Yeah, there's no, because they're not classed as creatures anymore. They're just hazards. It's just like a
In
beginning.
that case.
Yeah, you say although it is in turns, it's big. Yeah, God knows. So anyway, Lou High, you bunny hop out of with your boots. You bunny up out of this pit. You can make a dex save as you bunny up out, almost collide with the ceiling and try to avoid falling into the pit the second pit that's immediately in front of you.
Nice.
Can you make a dex save, please?
So all three have opened up.
Yes. So there's 3 on each 5 foot. There's a separate 10-foot shaft on each 5 foot section.
The one's opened up just in front of tackling.
I'm going to use my pointer inspiration, Phil.
To use it for advantage.
To make an advantage.
Yeah, go on then. So dex save with advantage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So you you collide with the walls, or rather put your hands on the walls and use them to like push yourself forward, and you sort of propel yourself forward out the doorway over tackling, and quite spectacularly come to a stand, roll and come to a standing stop.
Parkour's straight out of the pit over the other one and over tackling.
Yeah. Does a roll and stands up. Ta-da! So you've even though you're out, there's like green slimy substance attached to your boots and up and it's eating away at your boots into
I'm rubbing it off on these tree bushes.
You can try.
Or my water flask. Pour my water flask on them.
Okay. So you're gonna pour water on them. Radio. What's Fafuk and Cade doing?
I'll let Kate go first.
Can you push me, please?
No, into separate holes.
Yeah, I still want to throw me a rope then or something.
I don't have a rope.
Why
So
not?
so while the slime is sort of crawling up your boots and up your legs for Fook, it's on Cade's back.
I tried to climb out.
Okay, you can make a athletics check then.
But in my mind,
Okay, right. You
14.
So yeah, you easily scramble out. You sort of wedge yourselves against Fafook and the side of the pit and clamber
Oh, are
out.
we in the same pit?
Yeah, you're in the same pit. Yeah, you landed on top of you.
Oh, sorry. No, you said earlier you're each in a different pit with a wall between you.
No,
Yeah,
that you and
High
Lou
and
High.
you were, but then Cade missed his steps above you as you started falling.
God. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I'd have just boosted him out.
Okay.
Boosted him out.
Right. Well, it's clambered out anyway. So
Okay, well,
I'd suggest clambering into the room where the mosaic is, because it's going to be the safest place for you at the minute.
and a little Luha, you take 8 points of acid damage as you're trying to wash this stuff off you, and it's not really coming. It's not having any effect.
It.
So is Fafook climbing out as well?
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
it's easy. It's like you say, it's easy climb. So you scramble out. You're both scrambling back into that room, then, are you?
Yeah.
That way, Cade's going back into that room, or are you going to try and balance on the edge of the pit and get out?
No. I'm trying to go back to the room, please.
Okay, right. So you both clamber out back into the room, and you both take another 2 points of acid damage as this stuff keep like it's eating through your boots and through your clothes and burning into your skin.
While once I've seen that they're out of the pit and Lou High's out, I'll try and take that cube out of the broken head of the snake, then, Phil.
There's nothing there. It's just like
Nothing
just
there.
your hand just goes through it. It's just an illusion.
Yeah. I'm assuming that Cade didn't bring the other one with him. He just left it in the room since he missed his step down.
Well,
That's correct. I didn't say I'm taking it.
right, yeah. So yeah,
I'll shadow step across into the other room then, Phil.
okay, yeah, no problem.
And
I thought he picked it up. That's what.
No, his mage hand picked
That
it up.
door to open.
his mage hand picked it up, and then as soon as he heard that grinding sound, he missed his step straight out of the room.
Well, Mage Hand is not a concentration spell. It'll still be active. As long as he stays within 60 foot of it.
I'll just pick it up.
Yeah, that's true. 10 minutes.
I'm going to say I'll just pick it up. So
Okay.
it's just easier for me to do. Because it seems like that one's going to be the real one, since there's the two fakes there. I'll pick it up then, Phil.
Well,
Or pick it out of the mage hand. Whichever's still there.
Okay.
right, so we've not seen Lazar try to scrape the stuff off and still get
No,
burned.
no. Well, he's been trying to wash it off.
It was just on for Fook's boots, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's eating into his boots. It's eating through his boots and it's burning your skin. But it's mainly on your boots.
Right, so we'll sort of drag the boots off my feet, like where you step on the heel and wiggle your foot out and like flick one away, and then I'll use like a dagger or something to like brace my boot and like wiggle it off and toss the boot across the room.
Okay.
And I'll try and use the blade to scrape it off Cade's back, wherever it is on him.
Okay,
Hold
right.
still, you little halfling.
Okay, right. You managed to like pull your boots off. You don't have it still manages. You still take a bit more damage as it's like I say, it's burning through your boots, but you just only take one more point of acid damage. Meanwhile, you try and start scraping this off a Cade's back. That's like just burnt, just like pretty much just burnt all. It's instantly burnt through like his clothes, and you're scraping it off. So while you're scraping it off, Cade, you take another 5 points for acid damage. But you
I
manage.
scream with a high pitched voice.
And possibly slightly painful as for folks like scraping it off with a dagger. By the time you scraped it off as well, the blade of your dagger is just being eaten away and is completely useless.
All pitted and blood and
Well,
gutted.
just almost completely eaten away. Not just pitted, it's just almost completely eaten through it.
I wanted to buy new clothes anyway,
So it's eaten through the blade of the dagger quicker than quicker than Cade's clothes and your boots.
Interesting.
So Luhai, what are you doing?
Scrape off with me wooden staff.
Okay, so right, okay, you manage you spend around scraping off but you still take another 5 points of acid damage, but you manage to eventually get it all scraped off.
How about that? Right, well, so Obold has the cube then, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for a little while to see if those pit traps close back up.
Right. We wait and see if the pits close. If they don't close, then
No, they don't close.
All right.
toss us a rope or something, people. I assume we'd have to do like this hop thing on these narrow partition things, or is there like a narrow ledge?
There is, but it's only a few. It's just like a few inches. So you could try and climb along the corridor, I suppose.
So if we had hands on one wall and our feet on the ledge on the other wall, could we like just walk our way down the passageway?
You could try, yeah.
Well, the arrow slits would help anyway, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because you've got something to grab onto.
It's just more. It's just
grip.
it's just more of a like for something to put your feet. But yeah, you could. It shouldn't be too hard. You could try it. Of course, there's the risk of falling into a pit.
Be similar to bouldering, because you can only have a few inches wide ledge, but then you've got these things to grip.
Well, it's such a shame that I know sweet FA about it then. Someone toss me a rope. Then if we slip, you can at least haul us out.
The movable rod.
Who's got it?
Me. I'll ask Cade to move back a bit so I can shadow step to here. Not Cade, tackling, sorry.
Tackling.
Yeah, because if you move back a bit, move back about 5 foot, I can then
Guys,
shadow step.
I'm sorry, but I need to go. I have early start in the morning.
Okie dokie.
But just carry on without me. I mean, Fufu can control my character. I mean, Louis.
Well, I think we'll just clear up this shrine and then we'll leave it there. I guess it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I'll do that then, Phil. Like I said,
I'm not sure if Dan can hear you or not. I'll move it for you.
Yeah. So I'll shut up. Well, you'll have to move me because I can't move myself through the wall. And then I'll put the immovable rod up here, tie the rope to it, and then throw, and then down there.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to throw. We can just use Mage Hand to retrieve it. It's saves dropping a rope in the hole by mistake.
It's an easy throw.
Either one.
And he rolls a 1 and acid eats the whole thing. Just saying. Right, we tie the rope around ourselves and then Fufuk and Cade hand walk themselves.
Okay, alright, you can do it that way. Fair enough. Right, you can make a athletics check then.
I'm going to guidance myself as well because my athletics.
Want to do one for Forest Run? Ooh, yeah, you skip across. Just nimbly skip.
20 with his -1.
Yeah, okay, so Cade just like skips across.
Ooh.
Oh, falls into the first pit, missteps and falls into the pit. Yeah, not even that saves you.
No, but doesn't the rope stop me at least hitting the ground, because there's tension on it at least, so I don't fall the
I
full
don't know how long's a
distance.
rope.
No, what?
50 foot the
Foot,
road.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, but you don't leave it slack. It's not like.
Oh right, I see what around your waist.
Well, the thing is, because it's taut, if I fall,
Yes, no, I see what you
don't
mean.
drop. I just
No, you've tied it. So you mean you've tied it so it's taut from your end? Not yeah.
Yeah.
otherwise I just go splash.
Yes, I did wonder what
And
you
then
did.
the acid gets
I thought
me.
you'd have just tied it around the pedestal, to be honest. But anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
so like a handrail. I don't know.
Yeah. That would have been pretty much to let you do that without even rolling.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not going towards a pedestal that have got how many archers all pointing bloody weapons at it. That's like
10.
Yeah. Yeah, 10. Exactly.
probably-
Oh, look, I
probably-
tied the rope, but I got 10 arrows in me.
Okay, so you've got that. So yeah. Well, let's just say that you all eventually
Slip and
managed to
slide,
extricate
yeah.
yourself from the passageway and back outside.
I'll have a look at that puzzle cube then, Phil. See what
Okay,
it looks like.
right. It depicts a snake. Let's see. Let's give you your new puzzle cube.
I wonder if Moa means truth then, from that graffiti. So Kubazan bravery, Shigambi wisdom,
Nope.
Moa equals truth. I wonder if that's what it means.
Sure about that.
I don't think it's. Sorry, the dogs are giving me a cross-eyed look, so we need to go outside. So, if it's a.
You know what?
I mean,
Cross-eyed look.
Yeah, as in either you let me out or I'm going to piss on the floor in front of you. That look. So if it's okay with you chaps, don't worry, Phil. I don't need to see the cube. I'm going to assume it's three inches aside and got a snake on it.
There you go.
There we go.
And it's also in your play journal. So yeah, you've got another of the cubes.